Am I back? Hello? I'll give it a couple minutes. Hello? Hello? Actually, wait, what am I doing? Is open it over here. Okay, alright, yeah, we're good. I have no idea what that was. My internet just died for a second and then just came back in like the same amount of time. Alright. Me, I'm investigating. Under my own orders, of course. Playing detective, mongrel. That, and I have to make sure we didn't miss any pieces. Anyways, what are you two going to do now? Personally, I think the murder and the evacuation was certainly connected. I am inclined to agree. The headmaster's refusal to explain our situation makes me doubt his story in its entirety. Indeed. So, Ryota. Yeah? I know how you feel. You want to find the one who did this to Undead as soon as possible, right? Yes. Undead. Gone for a moment and suddenly she was turned into this. Who did that to her? I'll find them and I'm going to find the culprit and I never felt this emotion before, but now I feel nothing else. When I find that bird, My thoughts exactly. Unfortunately, this school is a mess. You won't find anything by chasing after her shadow. I think you should try to solve both mysteries at once whenever possible. Of course, the walls could just be there because of some natural disaster. That's about all I have to say. We didn't need your advice from the start. You're nothing but talk anyway, mongrel. Thanks, Yuya. We'll do our best to help. Oh, one other thing. You might want to talk to one in the maintenance office. Tell him I sent you. You mean that antisocial cockatiel dandy everybody hates? Yup, him. Don't worry, he's a good guy. He'll be able to help you, and you might find something useful in there. Well, that's it for the talky mongrel. Adieu. He saunters off towards the staircase. What a dreadfully obnoxious man. I thought he'd never shut up. He gave us some good advice, right? We should be grateful. Anyways, I think we'll find anything else here. Indeed. Where should we head next? I thought we'd go amiss by visiting the lab, the maintenance office, or by investigating the wall outside. Right. Let's go to the office first. Maybe just one guy would be able to help us out. The maintenance office. In other words, the repairman's shop. I doubt we'll find anything useful in there. You just said to go, right? I doubt the integrity of his advice. Jeez, is that anything to say about your own brother? You should be nicer to your own family. Spectrum is oh no, it's not you, it was me. My shit, like, just died for a second. My family? Do you mock me? That filthy-blooded mongrel is no relation to me. Oh, calm down. I guess his lead is himself running business as usual. We don't have time to waste. We should hurry. The maintenance room is in the corner of the main building on the ground floor, right? Excuse us. What is this? Doesn't look very educational. The handyman pretty much lives in here, I think. A dove and one more. Mr. One, hello. What are you doing here? Didn't you hear the alarm? I'm Ryota, and this is Sakuya. We got permission from our teacher to investigate the building. Didn't you hear the alarm? No panic, no noise, and no leaving. That's what I do here. Whoa, somebody seems really cool. You mean you're too lazy to go to the gymnasium? Don't worry about me. You two go ahead and find your class there. No, we're not. Do you mean to interfere with us, wretched fool? I'm guessing you like this type of bird since, like, this bird reminds you of the one that, like, a family member of mine had, and it, like, terrorized me back when I was younger. I say terrorized, but really it would just scream just randomly, and I always hated it. Yuya said we should ask you for help. Sakazaki Yuya? Yes, him. Oh, hi, Puns. Yeah, I died for a second. My internet just shot out for no reason, and it just shot back in. Yes, we decided to honor his request by coming all the way over here. Do you intend to stop us now? Sakuya, where the heck are your manners? Sorry, he transferred from overseas. His Japanese isn't too great. He certainly has more bark than I imagine he has bite. Very well. Come in. What did you say you gentlemen were investigating? 2 things. The murder of Blade Undead and the mysterious wall outside. You've been in here the whole time, right? Do you know what he's talking about? Yeah, I got an idea of it from Mr. Sakazaki. In other words, you know only what you have heard from that mongrel. Useless. I know plenty about the school itself, though. My job is to take care of the entire campus. Maybe you know what the big gray wall is outside, then? Nope. Useless wretch! Sakuya, calm down! Though, not sure there's anything we can learn here right now. Oh, wait. Mr. One, can we use your computer? We can find out what's going on outside. Sadly not. Everything's been cut off since this morning. Even the telephone wires, eh? This is too thorough. I can't think of any reason we need to cut communication systems off if we're some sort of storm protection. There's been a wild goose chase then. A complete waste of time. Let us go, Kawada. Wait. I have a bright and massive piece of advice for you. Bright and massive? What? If you get stuck, try the headmaster's office. I've been almost everywhere in this school, but never there. You might be able to find something about that wall if you check there, though. Of course, the headmaster does not speak to us in person in the gym. If he was broadcasting from his office, then he might still be there. I seem certainly seems the best way to get some solid information. We should try that. If you need a break later on, feel free to come back here and rest. Anyone Mr. Sakazaki sent is trustworthy. I'll get you some notes. If you find anything, you can come write it down. You never know what could happen in a situation like this. You don't want to forget anything. Thank you, Mr. One. We can come back here later. For now, we should check the lab or the wall. After those two, we can try the headmaster's office. Oh, shit. I don't think it really matters, but fuck it. I'll check the lab, fuck it. Excuse us. It's always been one of the gloomier parts of the school, but today the lab is downright depressing. Hello, Kawada. Sir, thank you for being with Undead now. Of course. Sakazaki came and asked me to come right after you two left the gym. He must have gone past us. How unfortunate. The doctor lined the pieces of Undead up on one of the lab benches. Must you glower at me so, Mr. Kawada? I'm not glowering at you. Do you disapprove of my handling her? Gives me an evil smile. No, that's not it. I just wish you had a doctor who wasn't this malicious. Are you finding anything, Dr. Iwamine? Not yet, no. I only just finished assembling her. It will take some time. I will send word to you when I've finished. Perhaps you have something else to do while you wait. Very well. We shall not interfere. Come, Kawada. Right. Oh, Mr. Kawada. A moment, please. Yeah? Allow me to give you a hint. A hint? You suspect me of foul play, do you not? In light of that, I shall leave it up to you whether you decide to believe me or not. Anyway, I think you have missed something very important. One might say that you have forgotten something. Perhaps you should bear that in mind. You're just a little bit off, but I'm sure you'll find the answer yourself if you keep looking. Isn't it beautiful, Mr. Kawada? The sound of your life crumbling apart around you. I take it does not suit your tastes. Very well. He was rather fond of the unusual himself. A pity. He? Well, then, you can handle the outside investigation, and I, the internal. Good luck, Mr. Kawada. Right. Thanks, Doctor. He's definitely enjoying himself. What a psycho. What did he mean when he said I was missing something? Or maybe he was just trying to lead me astray? Better not to worry about it for the time being. What were you talking about with Kawada, Doctor? Nothing important. I was just giving him a little emotional support and encouragement. I see. That's good then. I'm sure you'll remember not to cause any trouble for my students, Doctor. We step outside once more. The gray dome remains, blocking out the morning sky. Let's go get a closer look at it. We can see much from over here. Indeed. Iron, maybe? It's quite firm at any rate. Maybe it's some sort of shelter? My phone's out of range. Maybe this wall is blocking the signal? That seems likely. It sounds thick and dense. Trying to break a hole in it will not be practical. Maybe there's an emergency exit or something? We should check. We still don't know whether or not we're completely sealed in after all. Right. Let's walk around the perimeter. Doesn't look like there are any doors or anything. Indeed. It appears to be identical all the way through. Do you suppose it's ventilated? I can't say I fancy the prospect of suffocating under this thing without even knowing why it's here. I think an emergency shelter has some sort of airflow built in, yeah. If not, then we're in deep trouble. What are you looking at? Up there. Is that some sort of hatchway? He points upwards. He's right. About 20 meters up, there's a joiner, something of a different color. It doesn't look like it might lead outside. Let's go look. I don't see any sort of latch. Can we open it by hand? Yeah, maybe there's a switch or something somewhere. It does not seem we can do anything here now. Let's remember this location and return later. I don't like to think about it, but if there really is such a terrible disaster out there that this is the only option, maybe it'd be better to leave it shut anyway. Indeed. Let us move on. We still don't know what's going on outside. I've got enough of my mind to think about undead, but I'm worried about my family outside too. I hope my mother's okay. I suppose you finished the first stage of the investigation now? Yeah. We got a better idea of the situation, I guess. The doctors are working in the lab. The gray dome covers the entire school for one small hatch. We could use the maintenance office as a base. Mr. One did say Indeed. We suggested we should visit the headmaster's office. Yeah, it's on the first floor. Let's go. Headmaster, sir? Are you within? We demand entry. Rude even to the headmaster. I wonder if the doctor is the only person in the entire school who he actually respects. No reply. Let's go in. Wait, Sakuya, that's... It's locked. Where is that old geezer? Maybe pretend to be out so we'll go away? Indeed. Never was the type to walk about the campus. Perhaps he has locked the door from the inside, plans to stay inside till the siege lets up. Should we wait around? We have no time for such frivolities. We shall enter this room if it means reducing the door to a miserable pile of splinters. It's the headmaster's door. I don't think it'll be easy to break down. You speak the truth. Because that's Nanaki, there isn't a key to open it from inside. Outside. Yeah, we head back to the... What is it, Kawada? I thought I heard something. I hear nothing. Perhaps you're imagining things. Like something being dragged across the floor. Listen, there it is again, behind... Dog, what the fuck? Suddenly behind us stood a gigantic scarecrow-like creature with a rough burlap sack for a head. What in... The Scarecrow man draws closer, dragging its long, ungainly metallic arm behind it. Sakuya, watch out! Its arm slices through the air, smashing the window with the Chinese shards, which scatter across the hallway floor. We don't know what it is, but apparently it isn't friendly. Sakuya, we have to run! I am well aware! Did we lose it? I think so. Lucky it moved so slowly. What was it? Surely no one could devise a prank as bizarre as that. Look at a biped. It was humanoid, but I don't think it was a human. I've never heard of a human made of metal and burlap. A murder, the doll, and now this. I know not who is behind these trickeries, but they must have a death wish to mock me so. For now, I have to get back to the lab. We need to warn Mr. Nanaki. What? Dante peeking in every other time. Is this some new fucking revelation? Oh, welcome back, Kawada Shirogane. Would you like some tea? Is this really the time? We cannot afford to relax now, Professor. So I take it something happened? The headmaster was heading out from the Scarecrow. It smashed the window. Calm yourself, Kawada. You've become incoherent. Sorry. We were attacked by a gigantic creature outside the headmaster's office. It was a bizarre thing, like a scarecrow in appearance. A scarecrow? Yeah. Like the ones humans used to make. It attacked us and we ran back here. It was slow, but its arm was heavy and dangerous. Are the other students still in the gymnasium? Probably not all of them. If there's something dangerous in here, we should probably tell everybody to stay together in the gym. Yeah. The plot thickens indeed. Not only are we trapped in his confounded dome, but it now seems to contain his monstrous new guest. I wonder what the Scarecrow Man's connection to all this is. A Scarecrow Man, you say? Doctor! Fascinating. I've never cut into one of those. I'd love to get my hands on it. Have you finished the autopsy, Doctor? Yeah, for now. He's fat! Fat bird. I was awake here the whole time. Don't worry. Thank you, Mr. Nanaki. You two may well have a right to know what I found, given your efforts towards the investigation. I shall try to state simply and briefly what I have learned from the lumps of meat which once were Miss Blade. Control yourself, Kawada. Falling out amongst ourselves would only do us harm. I know. Anyway, we lack the proper tools for examination, but the cause of death was asphyxiation. There are no signs of any strangulation or smothering, so she was either poisoned or sick. She was dismembered after death then, Doctor. It would appear so. There's little evidence of bleeding, so we may assume that she was cut up sometime after death. That was one of the healthiest people I know. She couldn't have become that sick that quickly. Tonight is the night. I'd have to actually listen to Dexter clips again. It's been way too long. Also, we're like at the end of this whole game, so like I can't do it now. I'm so mad because I could have. It has to happen. He's following me. What was that thing he said? Like, or maybe he's trying to lure me down a rabbit hole. What was that, Morgan? I didn't say anything. Meaning someone poisoned her. Why? For the sake of the grotesque or to make her easier to carry or for some other reason? Disgusting either way. I suppose I should also tell you the estimated time of death. Obviously, I cannot be completely certain, but... Fuck, no, we're not doing Dexter right now. Don't do this to me. I believe that Miss Blade died yesterday, after school. In the evening, then. Precisely. And she was found this morning. In other words, unless she was seen yesterday afternoon, she may have been here all along. Kawada, her house was near yours, was it not? Did you see her yesterday? After school? No, I didn't. My mother asked me to run some errands. I went straight home yesterday. Honestly, I think it might have been Ryota. Solely because the doctor was like, you may have forgotten something very important, my buddy. The doctor's too obvious, and like... I've seen what he does when he gets interested in killing people. Like, he would not have hesitated. But the last place we were seen was in the infirmary, so maybe it was him. That's right. I went home alone. It's too late to regret it now, but maybe if I just asked her to walk home with me. I see. Perhaps I should ask any other students with whom she was close. You're going out again? Be careful. Something wandering around the school could be dangerous. Don't worry, we don't run the Scarecrow if it shows up again. Incidentally, I went home early yesterday too. I left as soon as class ended. So I only know what Ryota has told me. I wish I had some useful information. It might be you too, because Kazuaki has some weird shit going on too. Back in like his route and his endings. I was in the infirmary right up until I returned home. As usual, I know nothing of what happened in the rest of the school, sadly. Neither Mr. Nanaki nor... His ending was normal, but he had a conversation with the doctor. Like, the doctor is, like, an obvious murderer, but, like, at one point, the teacher bails us out of a murder, and he just straight up says, "You're way too sloppy with this one, buddy." So, like, for all I know, this motherfucker got some shit going on, too. Those are, like, the two I'm leaning on. So neither Mr. Nanaki nor Dr. Iwamine saw Undead yesterday afternoon. Oh, right. Can we ask a favor of you, Mr. Nanaki? A favor? The headmaster's office is locked. We think he might be hiding in there. There's a spare key to his door. Could we use it? A spare key. Yes, there should be one in the faculty room. I'll ask the vice principal for you. Thank you, sir. We'll be back soon. Be careful out there. You too, sir. Kawara is a strange boy. I wonder why he lied about going straight home. Okay, yeah, there's no way he didn't do it. There's no way he didn't do it. Because even Nanaki, again, last scene that I was alive, Nanaki was like, yeah, well, Kawada's in the infirmary. He might have went to the infirmary. You can go check there real quick. We won't be able to talk about the headmaster. We have that key. Let us work on the murder case until then. Right. You should ask every birdie where they were yesterday. The doctor said he was in the infirmary until he went home. I wonder if we can trust him. Do not bias yourself with baseless suspicions, Kawada. Yeah, I know. I think maybe you trust him a little too easily, Sakuya. He's a world authority, but doesn't make him honest. You know nothing of what that means. The head of the Lebel family, my father, was once crippled with chronic illness. He was cured by medicines developed by Dr. Iwamine. He makes medicine? Save the sleep talk for your dreams. Have you no idea what contributions he had made to the medical world? I didn't know. I thought it was some kind of mad scientist cooking up nothing but death and all-around woe. You have become biased by the foolish rumors of the peasantry. Reconsider yourself. In any case, the Lebel family is indebted to him. A noble bird will never treat a benefactor with disrespect. That's why he's so polite to the doctor. Doesn't it make him biased as well, though? Anyway, let's go. Very well. This shit getting intense, bro. Like, I'm sweating. Gymnasium first. I'm gonna hit up the maintenance office to, like, recoup. The students in the gymnasium grew somewhat restless during the evacuation. Shut up with no explanation. Notice a suspicious individual wandering the campus. I guess even doves lose their cool eventually. San, where are you? Whoo! Oko-san is right here. Alive and well so far. I'm so glad you're still alive and you're still yourself. Oh, thank God, you're so fucking stupid. Cool. Where did you and Sakuya go? Leaving Oko-san behind and going outside is not fair. You just confused the issue if you brought you along. We came back because we had a question for you. Cool. Come at me, whippersnapper. That's not what I... Usually practice on the ground after school, right? Cool. Of course. It is Oko-san's duty as track captain. Did you see Undead while you were out yesterday? Cool. No. Oko did not see her then, or as he was going home. Can you really be sure that he would have noticed her, even if she had been there while he was running? Good point. Cool. Do not look down on Oko-san's visual memory. Cool. If you had asked Oko-san about the bloodstained interloper he saw, then he would have had something to say. The what? Wait, son, what did you just... Cool. Do not look down on Oko-san's visual memory. After that, imbecile. If you had asked Oko-san about the bloodstained interloper he saw, then he would have had something to say. Oko-san saw the interloper going to the infirmary. The infirmary? Could that have been Undead? She wouldn't have been stained with blood until after she died. She was a bit hyper. I don't think she'd be walking around at that point. Cool. It was not Undead. It was a bird unknown to Oko-san. So someone covered in blood is going to the infirmary after school? Who and... Whoever he is, he's our prime suspect now. Thanks for telling us, son. At least we found something. Even if it raises more questions than it answers. Yeah. Some bird who San doesn't know. Could it have been someone from outside the school? It's past noon already. Let us hurry onwards. Mr. One? You two again? Come in. How goes the investigation? Well, I hope. Went to the headmaster's office as you requested. It was locked, however. Yeah, we gotta tackle this weird thing outside there. I'm glad you're okay. The office isn't that far from... Was that thing a muddy scarecrow-like man, perhaps? Oh shit, Yuya's here. Yuya! So you've seen it too. Just now, yeah. On the second floor. I caught a glimpse of it from behind at the other end of the corridor, and it didn't stick around to let it see me. So alas, I was not blessed with a look at its pretty face. Coward. Hey, we ran away as soon as we saw it too. Anyway, it's not like it was wandering around the building. Maybe better for you to leave, Mr. One. Don't worry for me, young one. My duties prevent me from leaving this room. You two aren't planning to call off your investigation because of a bad guy or two either. Well, yeah, that's true. We're just stuck in a unadaptable middle age. Don't come crying to us if you get hurt. I've come within touching distance of death in the past. I'll be fine. What kind of death comes that close to a maintenance worker? Then again, knowing this school, there could be all kinds of evil going on behind the scenes. Well then, what are you standing around for? The orders were given for everyone to gather in the gymnasium to avoid the scarecrow. Same goes for you. Why don't you head over there? I can't just sit around. Indeed. Same here. Hence, walking around the school. On that note, I better get to the lab. Professor Nanaki wanted me there. What for? Something you asked him to do. Oh. He wants you to help him keep an eye on Dr. Iwamine. Most likely, yeah. The doctor and undead, that is. Anyway, you two go on with your investigation. I'll be watching over her, so don't worry. Right. Wait. Yeah? According to the autopsy, Blade died after school yesterday. Did you see her during that time? Yesterday evening, huh? What did the doctor say? Just that he'd been in the infirmary all day. I was there too. We were inspecting and cleaning all day, so I can verify the doctor's alibi. I told you not to doubt him without evidence, Kawada. Right. At this point, the prime suspect, that's Scarecrow anyway. That's everything? Well, adieu. We should head out too. But first, let's write down what we found. Alright, let's go. And so we walked around the school searching for clues of undead and a mysterious blood-stained stranger. We were lucky to avoid encountering the Scarecrow, but we didn't find any information either. Where to now? Nanaki has probably gotten the key for us by now. Let us return to the lab. Okay. Huh? What is it? Did you say something just now? I did not. Could it be that confounded Scarecrow again? No, it's not him. I thought I heard somebody say something. Bah! Don't scare me like that. Though we've been walking around half the day, I was surprised your mind should be playing tricks on you. This is... the library. What if there's some birdie in here? They might not have heard the alarm. Let's check. Very well. Far removed from the emergency throughout the rest of the school, the library is the same as always. Empty. It's a little gloomier than usual. I guess there's no one here. Pull yourself together, Kawada. I have no use for subordinates who lose hold of their sanity. When am I your subordinate? Sorry, Sakuya. Let's head back to the lab. Something bad happened. I should have known what would happen after this. If it hadn't been for me, none of it would have happened at all. What was I trying to do here? What did I see? Why can't I remember? I can't hear. What are you saying? You're fading away. You did not pull up just to say that. Also, I got gifted this, so hush. It's too far. Miss Blade. Oh, so he was talking to our spirit. Mr. Nanaki! Welcome back. Have you found anything interesting? You're no suspicious individual. But we should speak with the headmaster first. Have you gotten the key? Yes, I have. Right here. Thank you, sir. Let's go have a look, shall we? The doctor and I will be here. Be careful. Adieu. That bird fat as fuck. It might happen. That is so funny. Alright. So I've been going on for a little while now. Technically 4 hours at this point. Clear left. Oh yeah, Dante, Edge. I'm pretty sure everyone here has like played Zero Escape or know of it. Clear right. Good. Doesn't look like that Scarecrow's here. That's good. I'd fly away with something like that. I might panic and hit the ceiling. Oh right. Quail's reflex when startled is to fly straight up. We should hear a drag its arm when it moves. We'll have plenty of time to get away. Let's go in. Right. Let's see. The headmaster who gathers all in the gym without any real explanation. How many of our questions will he be able to answer? Excuse us! Maybe he's not here? That or hiding. There's some birdie at the desk. He's sitting with his back to us, but his feathers are the unmistakable green of a Nicobar. Speak to us, headmaster! Have you gone deaf? He's dead as shit. Sakuya, be polite. Japan is the country of courtesy, after all. Is it his fault or mine that we had to come here? Headmaster, will you... Miss Sakuya? That thing here is no longer the headmaster. His half-closed eyes are dull and cloudy. The skin showing beneath his feathers is pallid. What madness? Him too? Oh. Poisoning. Only a few hours ago. I believe he was already dead when the announcement was broadcasted this morning, though. I checked his broadcasting equipment, and it looks like they put the video together from last year's disaster drill footage. Meaning some birdie killed the headmaster and gathered everyone else in the gym. Why would anyone? There is no explanation but mere obscene delight in the grotesque. I think we may all have been vastly underestimating the magnitude of whatever's going on. It may be better if we kept this to ourselves for now. I concur. Until we have a proper grasp of the situation, telling the others would only cause unnecessary panic. First undead and now the headmaster, both poisoned. Were they killed by the same person? More rationally, they must have had a reason for killing him and fabricating the broadcast. This must have connected to quarantine. As we're finally here, let's search for some clues, Kawada. Right. Easier said than done. Every shelf in his office is piled high with documents and papers. Where do we even start? Incompetent feral! Examine each piece one at a time. Look for anything about emergency procedures. Plans of the school. Got it. PTA records. That's not it. Demographics for dummies. Nope. Transfer students. Wait, next to that is the human representative. That must mean undead. And the date is from 2 years ago, right before she enrolled. It's not really related to today's incidents, but it might give something useful. There doesn't appear to be anything about converting the school into a shelter. Anything this large scale had to leave some sort of paper trail or unofficial. Hang on, Sakuya. What are you reading, Kawada? This. The human representative. It's locked, even though none of the others are. A minority representative is no more important than a transfer student or the like. There's no need to have it sealed up like a criminal record. I wonder what's written in here. We can't exactly ask the headmaster to open it for us. I don't suppose the key is in here somewhere. We should ask Mr. One for help? Do you intend to break it open? Yeah, it'd be faster than looking around for the key. And... that? I was wondering about that as well. That thing on his desk. Some sort of control panel? Whatever it is suspicious. I believe it is a control panel for some machine, yes. And spread out next to it is... the dome. Maybe this controls the dome? Or the hatch we saw earlier? When did Pa say that it would be in here? Locked, of course. I thought we'd find it easy to break that one. Yeah. All the same, there's an actual hope of getting out of here now. Even just that is comforting. Let's go talk to Mr. One. I think we've exhausted possibilities of the room for the time being. Let us go. Mr. Kawada. Yes, sir? I see you have yet to lose your open distrust of me. Oh, I already saw this before. You're like way late on that one, man. Well, 2 people have been poisoned. You have evidence that the perpetrator went into the infirmary It's sort of hard not to doubt you a little, sir. Not too hard for Sakuya, though. How honest of you. Did you find it yet? The thing you forgot about? The thing I forgot about? We was talking about what he said earlier. No. I'm not convinced you're not just trying to mess with me. Are you sure you're not trying to keep me from finding something you thought nobody knew about? How cruel, Mr. Kawada. Your boundless suspicion wounds me. Doesn't look wounded at all. More like amused. I have no reason to regret your solving this mystery, Mr. Kawada. Let me give you another hint. There are no riddles here. If you want to find the truth, you need only keep going. You need not use your brain at all. What are you talking about? No riddles? Wait, not that. I mean, you say that you know the truth already? Well, who knows? If you do, tell me! I told you. You need only keep going. Everything here is a plot that was laid out just for you, after all. Just for me. How long was you babble, Kawada? Come! Sorry. I take it this is a challenge, Doctor? You may take it that way if you so wish. I swear I will find the truth. And if I find that you killed Undead. Oh, I do look forward to seeing what sort of answer you will find. Mr. One? You two again? What is it? We think Mr. One we found at the headmaster's office. The plot thickens, I see. We just found maybe connected to mystery. Can you unlock it? Or break it? Let me see. This is gonna be rather troublesome. It's just a lock, right? Force will result in spontaneous combustion. What? Why would they put something like that on a bunch of ordinary documents? Perhaps because these documents aren't ordinary. All the same, I've dealt with similar things in the past. It'll take time, but I got it. I can open it. So defusing bombs falls under maintenance operations? Don't forget, I'm not just a maintenance worker. I am a bright and massive maintenance worker. What does that have to do with anything? So, maintenance work in Japan requires a number of skills. I'm impressed. I think Mr. One is the only... Oh, right. Can we ask you one more thing? You may. You found a control panel. It looks like it was for the dome as well. But it's locked. It seems to require a password. A password? Ask Mr. Sakazaki for help. Yuya? He's a master of unauthorized access. That Russian mongrel has lowered himself to crime? I never knew he could... Saki, just let it go. We need his help here. I'll take care of this folder, then. I can't say for sure, but it should be done by the time you and Mr. Sakazaki get back. Alright, thanks. Should probably write all this down since we're here. Where is Yuya right now? Either in the lab or possibly gallivanting around like a nincompoop. It'd be a lot easier if we could use our phones, but we can't. Off to the lab. Here we are. I wonder if he's still in there. They turned the corner. Oh, hello. The Scarecrow Man blocks our path. Evolve that! Sakuya, run! Don't order me around, feral! We lost it. Right? Oh. Shoot. Sakuna must have run in different directions. I hope he's okay. All the times run into that thing again. If it's lying in wait for us like that, we can't rely on the noise of its arms to find it. And the dome makes that building dark so it's hard to see. I better be careful. Where is it now? I want to head straight to the lab, but... Did I just hear something? What are you doing in here all alone? Did you see the wall outside? There's been an emergency and everybody's supposed to go gather in a gym. You should... You're... Kawada Ryota. He knows my name? Have I met him somewhere before? Yeah, have we met before? An unfamiliar mourning dove shakes his head. This is the first time we've spoken. Dude, why do you know my name? She told me. Miss Blade. Undead. Oh, right. Did you say she made friends with the freshers in the library all the time? Can I ask your name? Fujishiro Nageki. You're friends with Undead, then? Did you maybe see her after school yesterday? Was she acting strange at all, or... Oh, shoot. He didn't hear the emergency broadcast, so he probably doesn't know what happened to her either. She's... Don't worry about it. You don't have to explain again. Huh? I already know. Oh. She washed up here and spoke to me. Which can only mean one thing. She's dead. It doesn't exactly make things easy to understand. I wonder if that's why we could talk to Nageki at all in, like, the main game. Because we were always sort of slated to die, and that our lives are always very close to death. What if he's talking to himself and doesn't care whether or not his interlocutor knows what he means? She washed up here then? Do you mean yesterday? If you know anything about what happened to her last night, please tell me. I do not. Miss Blade did not come to the library after school yesterday. So she didn't come here either? Thanks. I need to hurry back to the chemistry lab, and you should probably get out of here too. There's a suspicious individual in the building. It was not yesterday that Miss Blade came here. It was just now. What? He's gone. The mourning dove who just spoke to me disappeared. Did he go to the gym? I hope so. I don't really want to consider the possibility. Maybe Saki is right. Maybe I am going crazy. I have to last long enough to find the killer. You're late, Kawada! Blasted feral doves! Sakuya, you're safe! He was pretty worried about you, Ryota. He couldn't sit still the entire time you were gone. Silence, mongrel! Thanks. Sorry for worrying you, Sakuya. Anyway, Sakuya filled me on your adventures. You want me to hack the headmaster's computer? Can you do it? Naturally. Just leave it to me. Come on, let's go. Oh, welcome back, Kawada. Sir, about this control panel. What about it? Can't you tell? Must be for the controls for that dome. Right. I suppose it could be. It's locked, though. We were gonna have Yuya get into it for us, but... That's illegal, you know. That doesn't matter. Don't you comprehend our situation? I never said you shouldn't do it. We don't have much choice, do we? Go on. Thank you, sir. Well, having Mr. Nanaki's approval certainly helps my conscience. Let's see. He walks up to the computer, and for a long I have no idea what he's doing to it. Wow. I wonder where he learned to do that. I might just spend his spare time stealing illegal X-rated videos off the intertubes. I sort of realized to teach someone how to do this sort of thing. Maybe I should watch more of them. I'm glad this game still has a sense of humor. There we go. Now then. There. We're logged in as the administrator now. Woohoo! This only has an open and a close button. I guess that's pretty straightforward. Well, we'll leave the rest of this to you two. If we press this button, either the dome itself or the hatch will probably open. With the headmaster dead, we have no way of knowing what's happening outside. If there really is some terrible disaster, then opening the dome could put every birdie in danger. I wonder if Mom's at home. I hope she's okay. There's a dangerous individual wandering on the premises, and the bird in charge is dead. I think it'd be wise to open the dome now. That's true. We did get Yugi to help and everything. Y'all already know. Y'all already know. I want to make sure it's on the right file track. We're cracking that bitch open. Let's open it. We need to get everyone out of here. Agreed. We can confirm once and for all that talk of a disaster was nonsense. Escape hatch opened. I guess it's not for the whole dome. No matter. What we do is get a good look at outside. The time the hatch open is better anyway, in case there really is a storm or something out there. The escape hatch will close automatically in 15 minutes. To reopen it, please reboot and try again. It closes on its own. This seems like a risky design. 15 minutes is enough to get everyone out. Let's go out and take a look before it closes. We're going outside again, Mr. Nanaki. If it's safe, we'll organize an evacuation at the gym. That's a good idea. Maybe I'll come too. Sakazaki, Doctor, what will you two do? Well, I don't have any more business here. I shall return to the lab. Leaving Undead alone with another man would hardly be gentlemanly, so I'll go with the Doctor. Well then, let's go. Kawada, Shirogane. Very well. Yep. Where was that hatch? Have you eyes or pickled onions? Right there! The hatch high above the ground is open. The control panel worked. I think everybody should be able to fly up to that. It's a little narrow, so I have to go 2 or 3 at a time. But outside, yeah, it's perfectly clear. We can only see the sky, but there's no storm or gale. Nothing but the same calm autumn sky from this morning. No earthquake, no typhoon, and the announcement video was a fake. I think it's safe to assume the whole thing was a lie. I'm curious about the state of things out there, but the door closes on its own, so we best think carefully before going out. We can't see the city at all. We don't really know what's going on out there, if anything. But if there really is no disaster, there's some plot surrounding Blade's death, then we need more clues. I'll go. Are you sure? We have no guarantee it's safe out there. It isn't safe here, either. Look, the hatch is open. It is! We can go home! No, you're supposed to be in the gym. You shouldn't go out yet. Like heck are we sticking around with nothing but that bogus explanation from earlier? I can't wait any longer. I'm going out! Wait, come back! Come back at once! We don't know if it's safe out there yet! A gunshot? We have to go help him! Calm down, Kawada. You won't get yourself shot as well. But... As if to laugh at my shock, the hatch gives an unpleasant rumble and swings shut. He was shot. As soon as he went out, someone on the other side shot him. It's not a natural disaster. If we go out, we get killed. But why? Oh, I thought it would end at the third one. Oh my god, how long is this? Undead's corpse delivered without warning throughout the school. The students gathered an explanation in the gym. The headmaster appearing on screen to announce an emergency situation and turning up dead. The gray dome enclosing the school. The Scarecrow appearing for no apparent reason in the sealed-off building. And now, the students shot dead as they try to escape. What is going on outside? How humiliating. Seeing that things are worse than we ever expected. Why I'd stopped them. There was nothing we could do that we didn't, Kawada. The last thing you know is start mourning what we've lost. You don't intend to give up now, do you? No. I'm fine. We have to keep going. I think we should keep quiet about this to everyone in the gym. We can explain it after we figured out what to do. Yeah, that's probably the best way to do it. Our one chance at escape turns out to be a one-way ticket across the sticks. There's nothing we can do but search for clues inside the school. Where shall we go next? Let's go back to the maintenance office. Mr. 1 might have that file open. Very well. Return to the maintenance office, explain what happened outside to Mr. 1. I see. Seems that our worst predictions come to bear their evil fruit. Our worst predictions? Do you know something? We can predict things without knowing that they will happen. Confusing predictions of reality be fatal, young one. I've been wondering for a while. Mr. 1, are you really just a maintenance worker? An innocent student was shot. I suppose this time I introduced myself properly. Leon J.B. I am Leon J.B., one of the greatest soaring wings of the Dove Party S-Class agents. Pleased to meet you. The Dove Party? That's like a cockatiel to me. I have heard of this Dove Party. The secret organization that advocates living in harmony with humans, correct? You're well informed, young one. It's a noble's duty to be well informed. I feel like I must have missed something. There are two schools of thought driving the politics of today. The Dove Party, who believe we should live peacefully with the humans, and the Hawk Party, who believe we should exterminate them. Exterminate? But I thought the wars with humans were over. Do you really believe that everyone decided to live happily together? Sadly, that's not how the world works. There are still many disagreements between birds and humans, so the hawks and the doves have come to the fore. We discovered hawk activity at the school, so I was dispatched to investigate. What we feared would happen, has happened. Wait a minute, are you saying the Hawk Party has something to do with St. Pigeonations? It seems hard to believe. This school is known for its tolerant policies towards humans. Even Welcome Blade is a representative. I can't confirm or deny it, but there are a growing number of Hawk operatives attached to the school. The headmaster's secret file probably answers some of your questions. Oh, you got it open? Thank you! That should speed things up a little. Let's look inside. The Human Representative. To help humans and birds advance hand and feather towards a bright and happy future, we decided to enroll one human into school starting in year 2187, which is 2 years before we properly enrolled, so we're in 2189 right now. They will be the Human Representative. The pandemic has long since ended, but we must nonetheless be cautious at the risk of infection with Sumatera influenza when making our selection. We will pick a strong, healthy 15-year-old human who displays hereditary resistance to Sumatera influenza. The Human Representative is talking about Blade no matter how we look at it. 2187, that's when we were enrolled here. Come on, let's read the rest. The chosen individual will be a symbol of human concession, to wit, a hostage for birds. If the representative is to die into school, the entire... Oh, fuck! The chosen individual will be representative, a symbol of the human concession, to wit, a hostage for birds. If the representative is to die in the school, the entire campus will be sealed off, and all of the birds inside will be given to the humans as prisoners. The seal will be lifted 12 hours after the death is confirmed, and the birds will be delivered to the humans. The school will be declared an extraterritorial zone, and avian protests of any human reprisal will not be tolerated. If undead is to die, their death is connected to the dome after all, and... the important part is this final gruesome exchange. Basically, if anything happens to undead, the representative of humanity, the entire school takes the blame. So it would seem. They trap us in here to give the humans time to arm themselves. The dome will open in a few hours, but what awaits us outside is a horde of bloodthirsty monkeys. How humorous. It's not humorous at all. So this was the true face of her enrollment here. I think this whole thing was arranged to widen the divide between humans and birds from the start. Indeed. Things here go deeper than we ever realized. As you know, the school's public stance is very liberal in the human cohabitation issue. In fact, the school's principal financier, the Ichijo Group, has been heavily involved in human charities for the past 20 years. I've investigated the history of St. Pigeonations extensively, and I can confirm that it was founded with the ideal of coexistence with humans. But the Hawk Party has been sending agents here for a long time, eating away at the system, like a dreadful virus. We have had information about this document for some time. It is real. It's kind of hard to take all this in at once. Just to make sure, for 12 hours, the dome will remain closed. During that time, humans will gather to take revenge, and then, when the dome opens, they will kill every bird in sight. And with that, another era of war between birds and humans will begin. That student who got shot when he flew out the hatch. There are already humans waiting out there with guns. She was discovered this morning, and the dome was raised soon after. So the time is not from when she died, but from when her death is confirmed. The evacuation was about 2 hours ago? Yeah, it was right at the start of the second period. Around 10 o'clock. So we have until 10 p.m. before we're all killed. You seem awfully calm, Sakuya. After watching some birdie get shot. Remain calm, Kawada. Do nothing but worry about what's gone wrong and you'll be next. I do not know who did this, but they were rude today they decided to tangle with a labelle. What time is it, Mr. Leone? Just past 2. We have only 8 hours then. 8 hours. We'll have to find an escape route in 8 hours or we'll be killed. But if we go outside, we'll be killed anyway. Just getting outside isn't enough. There has to be another way. My dictionary does not contain the word impossible. We shall continue the investigation. You're very decisive, Sakuya. I'm glad you're here. Do not attempt to flatter me, Kawada. I'm not. I mean it. We found a connection between Undead's death and the dome. There's clearly some sort of intrigue behind it all. I don't want to die without knowing the truth. We'd better go now. We'll just solve this before we run out of time. You're a promising young lad. I already give you a piece of advice, well, don't miss the forest for the trees. Don't miss the forest for the trees? Sakuya, there's one more file. Operation Hatoful? What is that? I don't know, that's what it says on here. The bottom half is torn off. We can't read it at any rate. I don't feel there's anything hopeful anyway. That's an awfully friendly name for a confidential document, though. Stupid Japanese. Look, it's spelled hurtful. Whoa, it is. I thought Hatoful just meant heartful. I suspect that we'll find many of the things to come quite hurtful. Right. This is probably something important, given it was in the locked file. Indeed. I heard this hurtful thing before, but you might want to look into the school's history. The school's history? At any rate, the headmaster must have known what happened after Blade died. The escape hatch was no doubt put in place to allow him alone to escape. Would mean that he maybe had a guarantee of safety for himself? I don't want to suspect an elder, but it does look that way. Everything going on here is connected. We may well find something of use in the records. Right, let's go look at the school documents then. I'm not the only Dove agent in this school. I'm sure the other will help you as well. Good luck, gentlemen. Time to go look for more clues. We should write in the notes first. Mr. Leone said to investigate the school's history, but how? Where do we look? The headmaster's office, or the library, perhaps? We already looked through the headmaster's office. Did you see anything like school records or anything? I would have thought they would be there, but I don't recall seeing any. The library it is, then. And the mystery I left to solve is the blood-stained stranger Oko saw going into the infirmary yesterday. Exactly. What with the headmaster dying, an army of gun-toting bipeds who have to turn us all into jerk chicken and it all, I almost forgot about it. And the scarecrow. We still don't know where he came from. He appeared along with the dome, and no doubt is connected to it. If we continue to investigate, I'm sure his origins will become clear. And Blade's gruesome end is the best clue we have. For now, we should forget the puppet and chase after the blood-stained bird. Right. That's that, then. We'll go to the library to read up on the school's history, and we'll look for that bird. Probably doesn't matter, but what should we do first? I'm curious about the bird more than the school, admittedly. The bloodstained bird. Do you have an idea? I feel like I should. Not something I encounter normally. For some reason, don't I know somebody like that? Vague as always. We do have a time limit here. We must not fall behind. I know. Remember what it is, I'll say right away. Maybe Yuya was still in there? Let's go ask him again. He did say he was there until he returned home. If everyone went in, he should have seen them. However, he said he saw nothing out of the ordinary. If what said is true, then he was lying. I mean, the doctor was lying too. Very well. Yuya! Salutations. How goes the investigation? Well, just who do you think I am? Yeah. Unlike me, you're a very capable bird. Yuya wanted to ask you something. No? I'll answer anything that doesn't violate my privacy, so ask away. Did you really not see anything yesterday after school? I'm not sure what you mean. I thought the doctor and I had already verified each other's innocence. We were in the infirmary the entire time. We talked to San earlier. He said he saw a bloodstained stranger going to the infirmary yesterday. Did you see anything like that? Nope. Sorry. Could you be the bloodstained bird yourself? Yikes. No, as you can see, I'm not hurt anywhere at all. Besides, he said he saw this bird going to the infirmary, not into the infirmary, right? Yeah, he did. Anyway, I didn't see anything. There's not much more I can say. Right, Doctor? Yeah, that's right. No one came yesterday. I don't think we'll find anything more here, Sakuya. Let's move on. Indeed. Did those two really not see anything yesterday? If there had actually been some bloodstained stranger, then that would mean that Yuya and the doctor are hiding something. The thing is, I know Yuya's chill, so... The library. I wonder if Nageki's at the gym yet. Nageki? Who? I met him in the library earlier. He stayed behind? An unusually dense individual, to be sure. The library's a little ways from here. I spent some time jogging through the hallways. I'm trying to ignore it, but the dim light makes the library even creepier than the rest of the school. Getting hung over little things in a time like this is a sign of weak nerves. Really? Well then, where are the school's documents? Probably knows where any birdie can look at them. Probably somewhere in the back then. How dull. Come, let us search. Right. Books, and none of them are what we were looking for. I was hoping to be in this corner, but apparently not. And here, a line of incredibly dusty That's odd. There's 9 of them. Volume 6 is missing. That's weird. Did somebody misfile them? Anyways, 8 Pagination's history. It's not back here with the large volumes. I mean, it's a smaller book. It's not here. You never left? Is that a problem? Well, not really, but I told you earlier there's an emergency going on. I can't tell if he doesn't realize what's going on or just doesn't care. The records. Huh? Keep looking there and you'll never find them. So you know where they are? Yup. Well, since he's here even now, I imagine he basically lives in here. So it's highly surprising he knows where to find things. I don't have much time. Could you tell me where to find them? By request. Request? You don't know what that is? He gazes at me with eyes like black holes of cosmic disdain. You can only get them by request. They're not kept out here. Then where are they kept? Behind a reception desk, in the back. It's not locked, so go ahead. There are a number of bookshelves behind the desk, it's true. Thank you, Nageki. Really? Don't worry about it. You've been mumbling to yourself since we split up. Please let me in charge of your faculties, Kawada. Oh, sorry, I was talking to him. Talking? To the bookshelves. Sure, there are better uses for your energy. No, Nageki was here told me where to find the... There's no one else here. Cease this bizarre monodrama. What is he talking about? Nageki is standing right next to me. It's not like he's behind a shelf or something. I was worried it was a thing of imagination for a minute, but he just told me where to find the records. But Sakuya... Let's find out. Can I ask you something, Nageki? Yeah? Are you a hallucination? If I was, that would mean you're asking a hallucination whether or not he's a hallucination. Yeah, that's right. Those seem a little weird. Does it matter? Maybe I am, or maybe I'm not. That doesn't answer anything! It doesn't usually happen. I've never been able to talk to a bird I've just met before. I think I'll remember everything soon. What about you? Have you found the thing you forgot yet? Nageki, do you know something about that? Huh? He disappeared. The thing I forgot. That's exactly what the doctor said, too. Why didn't Nageki know about that? It wasn't just a coincidence, was it? Am I forgetting something important about all this? I don't think I can dismiss him as just a hallucination. Request only books. This shelf. Looks like it. I see a lot of the same books as were in the headmaster's office. Chronology of St. Pigeonations. This? Let's see. 2180. Founding of the school. Same year. Ichijo Kitsugu inaugurated as headmaster. 2180? Much more recent than I had thought. Only 8 years? I hadn't known either. Except from that, it's all transfer student records and sports scores. Is there really a clue in here? Wait, Sakuya, look at this! 2183. Medical center shut down due to fire. Medical center? Does this school have something like that? I don't think so. There was no mention of it in the student guide. I suppose it was never reopened. Does it say anything else? Right here. Damage from the fire. The book presents us with a new mystery to taunt our inability to hold all those we already have. A new sort of mystery. 2183. Medical center shut down due to fire. Freshman Fujishiro Nageki died in the basement where the fire started. Didn't I just hear that name? The exact same, but that's... Nageki died 5 years ago? Then what is the Nageki I keep meeting today? He didn't deny that he was a hallucination. Sakuya couldn't see him. Which means he's... a ghost. Don't say such dreadful things. It's unscientific. Too deep to believe, yes. We're betting our lives on this, such you know. I won't have any occult rubbish brought into it. But I think he knew something. If he is the same bird, he could be the key to solving this mystery. So you intend to rely on some invisible ghost? There are limits, Kawada. I spent some time looking for him in the library, but couldn't find him. He's always found me, rather than the other way around. I'll just have to wait for him to show up again. Where do we... the medical center seems like a good place to go now. Indeed. Where is it? That's the problem. I never heard of it before either. Sounds rather large. I expected it to be that hard to find. The record book said a fire broke out in the basement, and if the building was burnt to the ground, it would have said so. It should still be here, then. Assuming it wasn't demolished. Are there any unused buildings on the campus? Unused buildings. Oh yeah, that old hall. Old hall. That's what we call it. It's by the back gate. It's not used for... What's wrong? The school hasn't even been around for 10 years. What reason does it have to bring in a old hall? Now that you mention it, that is kind of strange. Come, guide me there. This is it. It doesn't really look like a medical center. It's pretty much the same as the main building, yeah. Looks like the door's locked. We shall break it down. You're starting to sound like a delinquent, Sakuya. What? What did I say? Don't worry about it. You'll probably be suspended for breaking in here, but this is an emergency. We don't have a choice. It's awfully dusty in here. It has been left unused for 5 years. Good, they didn't leave much behind. Everything's empty. I wonder if they cleared everything out when they sealed the building. This all looks pretty much the same as the main building. Bah! Did we come here for nothing? Let's look around a little more. Look, this door still has a sign on it. I guess it was the reference room. I do not relish the prospect of wandering around his mausoleum of schoolrooms, but very well. It's even dustier in here. The shelves are marked with dates. Perhaps they once held medical records. There's nothing left now, though. And Operation Hotoful. Huh? On the rows of dates, sure enough, the shelf labeled Operation Hotoful. Empty as well. It would have been asking too much hope to find anything, really. Operation Hotoful. I wonder what it is. Who knows? Something put in place on the human representative business, so no doubt it was nothing good. Was Operation Hotoful connected to his medical center? What was the source of the mystery we're tangled up in now? My head hurts. The only things left are archaic medical journals. Huh? It's the encyclopedia. An odd place to keep one. Wait, look at the volume numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12. Why do we have 2 6s? Does this unpleasant arrangement hold some meaning? I saw one like this in the library, too. A bunch of old encyclopedias? Yeah. Can I look at these for a bit? Do as you please. The ones in the library had the same binding. In the place of Volume 9, there's an extra copy of Volume 6. Look, this copy of Volume 6 has a library sticker on it. Perhaps it came from the library, then. Someone must have brought it here when the medical center was still open. They probably switched it with Volume 9. Unpleasant piece of mischief, to be sure. Yeah, as long as humans they should. Probably isn't anything in the extra copy of Volume 9, but we should go see if it came from here. When we get back to the main building, let's go check the library. Provided it isn't a mere waste of time. We'll leave the reference room and continue our investigation in the medical center. We searched the entire first floor and have yet to find what we're after. The stairs into the basement. Probably the fire that closed this building 5 years ago started in the basement. But we haven't found it yet. The elevator doesn't have a button for it either. How do we get in? Perhaps we can't anymore. Huh? Look at that wall. The wall? Looks like a normal concrete wall to me. Don't you see it? Stupid peasant. What about it? Think back to the building exterior on the second floor. There shouldn't be a wall here. It's small, but there's a space behind there. It must have been sealed off after the fire. Now he mentions it, this wall is a slightly different color than the rest, which would make sense if it had been put in later. So the stairs are beyond here? It seems likely. Isn't this a bit much for cleanup of some fire? We probably won't be able to break this down. If we can't get in there, I doubt we'll find anything more of use in here. At least we found that thing from the headmaster's documents again. Yeah, let's head back. Did you hear something? Yes, someone else has broke in here. This could be bad. We're in a dead end with concrete all around. We need to get to somewhere with a window fast. Run! Yeah? Stop! It's here! Wait, calm down, Kawada. It's small. It's him. So it is. Too small to be the Scarecrow. Huh? Aren't you from 2-2? I am the Crimson Fallen Angel Angel. I knew it. The manga club boy from the class next door. He's famous around the school for being a nutcase, but what is he doing in here? I think I'm gonna have a headache. Texturus Melodia Funieris. Who, me? Good for you, Kawada. He came out of his way to give you a title. It's not good at all. Nothing but trouble will come of it. I don't know what you came here for, Angel, but it's dangerous. We're supposed to be in the gym with everybody else, so come on, let's go back. I am not allowed to rest. Not until I have fulfilled my duty. In accordance with the pact of old, I must seal you here now. Texturus Melodia Funeris, Undertaker. Undertaker? If that's it, then, so the time has come at last. I will not be stopped, Crimson Angel of Judecca. Come! Oh, what the fuck? Deathbringer. Cease this jack-acting, you wretched imbeciles! Ryota wakes up. It's like, wait a minute, what am I doing? Huh? I am shocked, Kawada. Do you even think you would go along with that farce? What? He disrupted my territory. I got carried away by Angel before I even noticed. Influenced the very reality of his surroundings is frightening powerful indeed. You, Luzon! What did you come here to do? After what you just did, I think you may be our prime suspect. I came here to do but one thing. I must follow the demon spores. A whole new variety of what the heck are you talking about? Perhaps you could explain in normal Japanese. Your dialect is somewhat opaque. I don't think it's just his dialect, Sakuya. The end is calling me. That is all. That this is the cross I must bear. He stares off into space of gazing something far away. Maybe that basically means that he's a thrill seeker? So you are a moth allured by a candle's light, Luzon? No, I am stained in crimson, clad in night, unforgiven. My eternal blood seal calls me to purgatory. More crazy talk. Not exactly a blood seal. That bloodstained chest is the bleeding heart's plumage looks. Oh. What is it, Kawada? Bloodstained chest. Sakuya. Do you think maybe the bloodstained stranger San saw was... Angel, where were you yesterday after school? What were you doing? Battling minor demons of Ball and following the demon spores. Could you rephrase that? Rufa, the Tree of Blight, called out to me. He's asking you to say it using words we understand. Hallowed Magician of White, your anger now. It is the power of the demon spores. I think it's the power of you, Angel. I must compromise. I was in the place that ignorant many refer to as the infirmary. I knew it. I think we need to talk to you. Come. So we left the medical center, Sakuya dragging Angel behind him. Cool. This is the bloodstained stranger Oko-san saw. That's that, then. We need to know what you did yesterday. Did you go into the infirmary? If I could, I would have. But only the chosen one can stop the demon spores. In other words, he didn't. Useless. The gate was sealed with the power of darkness. However, Edo Blau did venture within. Edo Blau? Who is that? Explain in terms known to sane individuals, please. The Apostle of the Blue Sky, Edo Blau. She also goes by Blade Undead. Undead went into... What? Undead was in the infirmary yesterday after school. But the doctor and Yuya said that no one came and nothing happened. They're lying. There's no way this ends well. You're different from those peasants, Sakuya. You were chosen from the day you were born. You must remain conscious of this. Yes, Father. We are the chosen ones. It is our duty to guide the foolish common folk. Yes, Father. Look at them crawling in the mud. There is no value in their lives. Were it not for our compassion, they would die as miserably as they live. Yes, Father. Their very blood is tainted. Their world is not yours. You must never speak with them again. Do you understand? Yes, Father. To Japan. Yes, you will be staying there for some time. Arrangements have already been made for your education. Remember, you must such as to bring honor to our family, Sakuya. Yes, Father. It might be my actual computer running, but nothing else is running around me. Also, Dr. Iwamine is in residence at the institution you'll be attending. He is a prestigious doctor. It will not be exaggerated that our current glory is thanks in part to him. Do not disrespect him. Yes, Father. Angel saw Undead going to the infirmary yesterday and then the door was locked. The doctor and Yuya must have seen her. What happened in there? They must both be lying. Yuya's been helping us all this time, and I don't want to suspect him, but he's clearly been hiding the truth. Could Yuya be covering for the doctor? We don't know that for sure. The mongrel could be lying to cast doubt on Dr. Iwamine. It's not impossible, but from what we've seen so far, the most likely conclusion is they're working together. Sakuya, you were the one who said we needed to remove our biases. We need to solve this. I am aware. I want to go confront them now, but with only Angel's testimony, our evidence is a little weak. They'll probably slip out of it again if we go now. They're both much more eloquent than I am, and they'll try to dodge the issue. Which means we need to search the infirmary. Do you intend to go in without asking? Yeah. The more stealthily we do it, the better, right? If the doctor finds out, he'll come with some way of stopping us for sure. Understood. I will go to the lab and keep them occupied while you search the infirmary. Thank you, Sakuya. A moment, gentlemen. Mr. Leone? I have something for you. Sorry for being late, I was somewhat delayed. What are these? The first is the massive key. Should open just about any of the simple locks in the school and is as bright and massive as its owner. The other is a stun gun. If you need to protect yourself, use it. You'll have more use for those than I, Kawada. Hold on to them. Right. Thank you, Mr. Leone. Maybe I should write in the notes before I go to the infirmary. The hour of judgment has come. You cannot use the Darktree's power here. Return to the Void, Wallenstein. Well, he seems excited. I wonder what a doctor is doing. Being slandered by Mr. Higure, as you can see. Please stop breaking school property, Mr. Higure. I have returned from Judecca to defeat you. As long as you live, calamitous sorcerer, the world will be wrapped in eternal despair. When he's testing with such conviction, I almost found myself believing them. Please, that isn't funny. Yes. Come on, Higure, let's go back to the gym, okay? No, stop! Do not throw me out like some wretched doll! I suspect he has suffered from megalomania since birth. Megalomania? Whatever do you mean? Delusions of grandeur. Eschewing societal standards, he lives his life in the midst of some bizarre fantasy. Perhaps it is genetic. There would be no helping it then, would there? He is unusually active in the destruction of his surroundings, especially given his physique. Internal prejudice is a terrible thing, I suppose. He is no doubt exerting to the limits of his capacity at all times. The most dangerous part is his ability to bring his surroundings into his fantasy. No one's going to be less affected than you. And since, although I invited him into the school, I have yet to find a use for him. The whole thing has been nothing but a waste of time. Did you say something just now, Doctor? Nothing. Nothing at all. Excuse me? Oh, hello, Shirogane. What's going on? Where did Kawada go? He is investigating another area at the moment. Only Dr. Iwamine and Nanaki are here now. Isn't Sakazaki here? I think he's walking around to calm his nerves again. He's very brave to be out and about with that scarecrow on the loose. Not brave, just impudent. Stupid mongrel. Stop pretending to be migratory. Get back here so I can distract you. I wanted to occupy both of them if possible, but at least they don't realize that we suspect them yet. Just a doctor should be enough. Dr. Iwamine, can I ask your opinion on something? My opinion? I fear will not be of much use to you there. My body's never required me to visit the infirmary. I have not had much occasion to talk to the doctor since moving here, but I can read his expression perfectly well all the same. It says I'm not telling you anything. Where is Mr. Kawada? Did you have a falling out? He did seem to be suspecting me based on nothing but his own prejudice. A pity. I agree, sir. To doubt someone based merely on one's own preconceptions is bolivinous, sir. It is nonsense. That's right. I must be perfectly logical in all things. You are renowned as one of the most intelligent birds in the world, Doctor. I do not think you could be involved in such a grisly crime as this. It is an honor to be praised by the heir to the Lebel family. Completely flat. Does he never speak with emotion? I hold a deep respect for you, Doctor. You might not be aware, but my father owes his life to your medicine. A few years ago, your work allowed the Lebel family to continue on to even greater glory. Is that so? I hadn't known. I am afraid I know little of the fates of the drugs that I develop. The love of but one bird may not be significant to you, but we of the Lebel family will never forget. How wonderful. I take it your father is a figure of great respect. Of course. The family head must always be honored. It always seems you hold your own biases even more dearly than Mr. Kawada holds his. Almost like the foundation of your very existence. I'd rather like to see the expression on your face when that foundation collapses. Locked. Has it been locked since the alarm this morning? The doctor went straight to the lab to begin the autopsy. He's been with somebody else ever since. Let's see, maybe that massive thing Mr. Leone gave me will do the trick. Yes! This room has always been a little creepy, but it's even worse in this dim light. I need to look for evidence that Undead was in here quickly. Where do I start? The longer I spend poking around in corners, the bigger the risk that I'll get caught. You remember, I've been in here a lot every time I got sick. Where would the doctor hide something he didn't want anyone else to see? He forbid even his assistants from touching his desk? I see me keep his drawers locked very tight. You're up, massive thing. Medical records. He's probably used to keep personal information locked up. I never really thought of him as the respectful type. Only two. Only 1, 2, 3, 4 files. The names are Kawara Ryota, Blade Undead, Fujishiro Nageki, Shirogane Sakuya. What? I'm not surprised to see a file on me in here, but Undead and Sakuya never had any reason to be in here, and Fujishiro Nageki. Looking closely, Nageki's folder says St. Pagination's Medical Center on the side, while the others don't. And the date is from 5 years ago. Did he take this from the medical center? Since it's here, he must know something about the fire back then. Are the other 3 records from physical exams? They're full of strange symbols and letters. I'm not sure what they mean. Huh? Sakuya's has a second piece of paper in it. There's some sort of memo or... Ugh! A sudden blinding pain in the back of my head. I can't move. I fall unconscious. Ugh. Where am I? I feel dizzy. That's right, I was looking for evidence in the infirmary. The medical records are gone. Somebody took them. I managed to get knocked out even with the stun gun Mr. Leone gave me. Damn it. I don't know who attacked me, but those records must have been important to get stolen away like that. Ah, damn it! Why did the Lemosol get taken from behind like that? I had our records. And with those, it would have been hard to prove anything. Whoever attacked me must have been a criminal. They probably wouldn't leave anything, but maybe they missed a clue in here somewhere. Huh? I hadn't noticed it, but there's a card on the desk in the corner I wouldn't have seen if it wasn't on the floor. This is... Undead Student ID. There's blood on the corner, so it wasn't dropped here by accident before she was killed. It must have happened in here. It looks like my doubts by the doctor are confirmed, but for some reason I still feel unsure. I almost feel like this is too good to be true, like I'm being led along. And the doctor behind it all, surely he could avoid casting so much doubt on himself. What is he after anyway? But I'm not worried about who's doing it, what, and why. I'm worried about finding the one who did this to Undead. I need to talk with Sakuya. So you think it would take a fair amount of time to cut a human up like this, distribute them in the boxes, Doctor? Correct. Even if she were cut up last night and distributed this morning, it would involve a good deal of physical labor. Sakuya? You again. Can we go to the maintenance room? We need to talk. Very well. Mr. Shirogane. Yes, Doctor? Just as an aside, it would be impossible for one such as myself, even with the knowledge and tools of a physician. Even so, I'm not a particularly healthy person. Not a healthy person? The doctor saw the impaired down his right side, you know. He is? I never knew. I was injured long ago. My right wing never fully recovered, though. It rarely poses problems in daily life. And if you remember in his ending, he cuts our head off with the left wing. And while that doesn't say that he could, did all this himself, which I doubt he did because it'd be too obvious, it does go to show that even if he could kill us, he wouldn't have done all this. A human corpse is heavy. It's like a bit much go dragging around with one wing, don't you think? Yeah, it's all true. It's even recorded in the faculty medical records. It is. I see. Thanks, I'll remember that. I'll tell Saki what I found in the infirmary to head to the maintenance office. Meaning, Fujishiro Nakaki's records and the doctor have something to do with the medical center? I think so, yeah. I wonder about the other records, too. Why you, me, and Undead are all together. Could that really be a coincidence? Did you go there often after you moved here or anything? Not once. Nobility knows no illness. Yeah, I've never seen him sick, and he always seems pretty lively. I hadn't known about the doctor's injury. Kind of a bad thing to find out now. Bad? Because it's inconvenient to your theory? Must remain just. No harm can ever come from learning more of the truth. I guess so. This is because he's not very active, because he never leaves the infirmary, but I never had a chance to notice his disability. He couldn't have done it alone. It makes it seem more likely he was working together with Yuya. Blasted mongrel. No good can ever come of his presence. He merely confuses the issue. Salutations! Were you gossiping about me? Yuya! What a pickle. I guess I'm the topic of choice among the boys as well as the girls now. Not that I mind. Oh, he is! He is a bit of a fruitcake, alright. Don't let it get to your head, mongrel. We weren't saying anything good about you. That's right, Yuya. From your point of view, we were subjecting you to vile slander and ill gossips. You're very frank, Ryota. Nothing wrong with that. What kind of slander? Perhaps you shouldn't say, lest my fragile heart shatters like a maiden's crystal glass, dropped by an unkind lover. It should be obvious we were talking about from our faces alone, but he's completely relaxed. I doubt his heart is made of glass, though. Used tires, maybe. Something that's completely impervious to abuse. Your unsolicited presence saves us the trouble of looking for you. We demand answers from you. You lied. You met Blade in the infirmary yesterday. Did you kill her? So, you doubt me. I'd love to see your evidence. We found her ID stained with blood in the infirmary. You are duty-bound to answer. What did you see in the infirmary yesterday? And what did you do? Well, I can't tell you anything. Sorry. I can't say anything at all. Cease this foolishness. You know something, don't you? Do not attempt to dodge the... Oh, God. Run, you two. Such terrible timing. Nobody likes a man who can't read the atmosphere, Mr. Scarecrow. Is it time for jokes? Run! Go! You just need to left us in the dust. And we should hurry up a little. Well, it doesn't look like it's noticed us. He's not too keen on chasing people. Your idle flirtation sickened me. Filthy mongrel. Shh. Do you want it to hear us? How about this? I'll go first and lure Mr. Beanpole Man towards the cafeteria. You head for the maintenance room while it's distracted, okay? You plan to act as a decoy? I don't think this will stop me from suspecting you. I wasn't asking you to. I've been your ally until now, so why stop now? Our ally? Anyway, run for it as soon as we're out of sight. Adieu. Sakuya, you're okay. I was worried maybe you got caught. Indeed. Isn't Yuya with you? We never got him to answer or anything. I do not know. He ran in the opposite direction. We don't have much time left. The only thing to do is get him to talk to us and confront the doctor. He's been helping us the whole time, but I don't know if we can still consider him our ally. Our ally. Indeed. You've always been separated, right? So, you really don't know how he usually acts, or if he'd be likely to do something like this, or... How could I know? He and I live in different worlds. As my father said. I couldn't know. I'm an only child, so I don't really understand siblings, but I think I know how you feel about him, Sakuya. Do not make me repeat myself. He and I have no connection. But I want to believe that he is not my enemy. Osaki isn't entirely sure what to think. Prime suspects are the doctor who aided his family and his own half-brother. If I were given the same situation, I wouldn't be nearly as calm as he is. You should write this in a note and go talk to the doctor. Go find out exactly what happened in the infirmary. We figured out a lot of things, but there's still a lot that remains a mystery. It's 6 p.m. We don't have much time. Can we solve this to get out alive in only 4 hours? Alright, let's go, Sake... Huh? Sakuya? Your friend already left, young one. Why did you say so earlier? He's planning to confront the doctor alone. Father is of the pure bloodline, and so his life is of utmost value. By extension, the doctor who saved his life must also be valuable. I must not disrespect him, because that is what Father told me. My brother, born of a low father, is a worthless being. Oh, that's why. They're half-siblings. Which makes sense with the half-breed thing, but I didn't think too much about it at the time. Though he looks noble, his veins flow with filthy, impure blood. I must not associate with those of low birth, because that is what Father told me. But I am no longer sure. What is blood? Why does it divide us so? Oh, hello again, Shirogane. Where is the doctor? He said he was going back to the infirmary. Maybe he forgot something there. Thank you. You're going right after him? Don't you want any tea? Well, be careful. He looked rather troubled. I hope he's alright. Doctor! Mr. Shirogane, you look quite fatigued. Would you care to rest for a little while? You are wrong, are you not, sir? Whatever could you mean? I wish to learn the truth. What did you and Sakazaki do? Which of you decided to kill Blade? That's not something to say without proof, Mr. Shirogane. But then, we have but little time left. Perhaps I shall explain things to you. I did not kill Miss Blade. This is the truth. Of course. How could I let myself be swayed by idle rumors? The doctor could not possibly carry out such an atrocity. Mr. Sakazaki did not kill her either. Which raises the question, who did? What if we killed ourselves? That was the plan the whole time. To kill all the birds in, like, a moment for revenge. Sakazaki admitted that he was involved in a crime. He cannot possibly be... I merely said he did not kill her. I did not say he wasn't involved. Of course, the same applies to myself. The two of you did not kill her, but were involved. But then, who did kill her? Oh, dear me. This won't do. Talking to you makes me feel like I'm about to fall asleep. I suppose there are the limits of a mere mongrel. What did he just say? Doctor, Could you be quiet for a moment, Mr. Shirogane? You bore me. You filthy, low-born mongrel. What are you saying, sir? I am not like Saka... You did well. Thanks to you, Mr. Kawada has almost found everything he needs. Just one more push and he'll be done. Thank you, Mr. Shirogane. A glint of white steel. His left wing slowly traces an arc through the air. I'm dying. I'm dying. What did he say? Why was I left behind? I can't think. Sakazaki! Stop that, Issa! I told you not to touch my brother! Sakazaki Yuya blocks out the sun. Blood is spreading across the floor. I am unhurt. Who's... your wing? Such beautiful brotherly love, Mr. Sakazaki. You were the real hero all along, of course. I only promised that I wouldn't tell other people. Not that I wouldn't tell him himself. Or that I wouldn't kill him. After all that work to steal the records from Mr. Kawada, too. Yeah, you've always been like this. A coward and a villain to the core. Oh, such flattery. What are you doing, Doctor? Why? Why are you doing this? I told you, remember? You bore me. Now that you've helped Mr. Kawada as much as you can, I have no more use for you. Why should I put up with your babbling now that I am done with you? I do not understand, sir. What did you and Sakazaki... This is exactly what I'm talking about. I have no responsibility to explain to you. Goodbye, Mr. Shirogane. No! Don't move, Sakuya! Sakuya! Oh, Mr. Kawada. We were just discussing you. Yuya standing over Sakuya, blood running down his body. The doctor's standing next to them. There is no question about what's happened. Doctor! So it was you all along! Was it? I wonder about that. Pull yourself together, Sakazaki! Say something! Don't worry. He won't die just yet. I'm sure you'll enjoy a confession or two, so ask him all you want. Wait, Doctor! Oh, you've got to be shitting me. The Scarecrow! There you are, Labor 9. I was waiting for you. Come, let us go. Labor 9? Is that the Scarecrow's name? It says working with the doctor this whole time. Just a little more, Mr. Kawada. Do you think you'll remember soon? Stop running away! You killed Undead! I'll never forgive you! I'm glad you're so lively. That's good. I shall be waiting for you deep beneath the surface. Chase me, Mr. Kawada. I reach out. I can't reach. Doctor and the Scarecrow are gone. Don't go chasing after the Beanpole Man on your own, Ryota. A good man keeps his cool even in times like this. Don't speak. You're still bleeding. Don't worry. Who the hell do you think I am? They really did like Gurren Lagann making this shit. I'll be fine. I know my limits better than anyone else. I won't die to a little scalpel. Getting whacked with a cleaver would have been bad, but... There are plenty of bandages here. Sakuya, wait here. I'll go get Mr. Leone. Wait, Ryota. I have things to tell you. Can you wait long enough to hear my confession? Like the doctor said, there's no time to waste. So let me tell you everything I can. This might be our last chance. It's too late, Sakazaki. If you were involved, why didn't you tell us before? We had a deal. Of course, he broke it without a second thought. The doctor and I did not kill her. That is the truth. But then why did he... She died in this room after school yesterday. That is also the truth. And there was someone else? Yes. Right as always, Sakuya. And that third person killed Undead. Who was it? I'm sorry. I can't tell you that. I think you'll figure it out. I have to apologize to you. The doctor and I were the ones who cut her up. So you stuffed her into those boxes? It was the time. The doctor needed to be sure of when she'd be found. He decided the morning would give time for the most humans to gather. I suppose he probably thought putting her into print boxes was funny, too. The most humans? Why would they have stayed on the fence to the very end? And then had to resolve to go either way. If only things had been a little different. I thought you said you'd be fine! Are you worried for me? I'm honored. Could you go outside for a bit, Ryota? We'll go to the maintenance office afterwards. Just for a little. I want to talk to Sakuya alone. You have a new father now, Yuya. He has a beautiful mansion. You'll be moving there tomorrow. But your new father says he doesn't want your brother. He says he can only feed you if you leave the egg behind. Oh. He gave him his own life. That's fucked. Mother's sad. He is her son too. I will go. I will throw my brother away, Mother. Give me the egg. The new father killed my father. I know he did. He killed him so he could take Mother from him. I waited until she laid a new egg. Until she laid an egg with a new father's child inside. I had hid him away in the mansion. I switched him. So he will raise my brother as his own son. The new father hates me, but he will love my brother. He will give him nice food and nice clothes and a nice bed. My brother will not know. No one will know but me. I hate the new father. I took the new egg, and I smashed it. I've always thought that maybe I should have told you. The doctor did not lie. You're the same as me, Sakuya. We were never half-brothers. You are my real brother. Impossible. I'm the heir to the Bell family. Father told me. Everyone told me so. I was raised for no other purpose. I never told anyone that I'd switched the eggs. If Father found out now, he'd throw you away. I did it for you. No, maybe I didn't. Maybe I did it just to spite that man. I killed the child he had with Mother. That was the cross I had to bear. It was never your problem. I was happy just to see you living in luxury. Under what authority? None. You're right. I only ever listened to myself. But the doctor noticed. He must have realized. I guess I was doing what he said all along, since I took your lineage. The fact that I killed LaBelle, the other father's child, will never leave me. I've never been able to forget. If you're blamed for that child's death, you have to press on. You can't let it stop you. I always worried about whether I should tell you or not. And now it's too late. So, fool, to deny me my lineage now. I'm sorry, Sakuya. I should have told you long ago. I was never as sure of myself as you. If I am of the LaBelle line, what am I? I knew you'd ask that. Straightforward as always. Leave this place, Sakuya, and think about it long and hard. You have a lot more to worry about than just who your family is, after all. No, wait. Sakazaki! Stay with me! There's still much for you to tell me! It's been a long time since we talked this much. I talked to you every day when you were still an egg. Pull yourself together, Yuya! You can't leave me like this! You said a little scalpel like that couldn't kill you! I should apologize about that too. Remember the headmaster? That was nerve toxin. I mean, that scalpel had... Go on, Sakuya. Leave your liar brother and go. The doctor must have a way out of here. You are yourself. Never let anyone tie you down. Later, buddy. Yuya! Yuya! I did not expect this last route to take as long as it did. I wish I could have gotten a warning beforehand, because I do plan on doing something at like 12 o'clock, though. I don't know if they'll summon me or not. I'll rely on them. It's 6 p.m. I have had much of a sense of time pass since the dome appeared, but it's already evening. The atmosphere in the maintenance office is tense. The doctors say be waiting deep beneath the surface. Does this building have a basement? Certainly not one that appears in the official plans. But maybe under the medical center? But that one was blocked off with concrete. Doesn't seem to me that the medical center is an entirely independent building. There may well be a path from this building to the basement there. Is there anywhere you might have missed something? Missed something? Or forgotten something? Somewhere I forgot to look? Oh. That's right. The encyclopedia from the library and the medical center. The chronology and the medical records. I have to talk to Nageki again. You thought of something? Yeah, I need to go check. Sakuya. He hasn't spoken since what happened in the infirmary. I can't blame him. I know how he feels. Better to leave him alone. I know. I'm worried about it too. You're fading again. Where are you? Nageki! There you are! What is it? I found out a lot about the school, and about you. I see. I suppose you know who I am, then. Sort of, but there are things I need to ask you. That's why I'm here. The Fire 5 years going to Dome today. How are they related? Nageki must know something about the secrets this school holds. You aren't really here anymore, are you? That might be so. Or it might not. I saw in the school records. It says you died 5 years ago in an accident in a medical center. I had become aware of that. I stopped my own clock here. That's why I can never leave. You stopped your... In other words, at the very least, I took my life through my own will. I am almost sure of that. So you didn't die in the accident? He hangs his head in silence. Really, he can't remember everything from before he died. I need a clue. There must be a basement under the medical center. I need to get in there. Oh, that's right. The encyclopedia. The encyclopedia? You used to go to the medical center, right? Did you switch one of the encyclopedias from there with the one in here? Why would... That's what I want to know. I guess I should just tell him. Look, you know how the encyclopedias here are out of order? There are 2 copies of Volume 9 and no Volume 6. The medical center has the same encyclopedias? Yeah, there's 2 copies of 6 there and no 9. How disorderly. Yeah. Anyway, one of the copies of Volume 6 there has a library sticker on it. Someone must have taken it from here. Switch the encyclopedias. Mr. Kawada, try reading this copy of Volume 9. Looking's worth 1,000 spoken words, I guess. Huh? This isn't right. It's just another book when it's closed, but... It's... a box? It's full of files. Some sort of documents? They're all from 5 years ago. These must have been... What does it say? That one. Let's see. Operation Hatoful. This talks about using carrier individuals as biological weapons to fight humans. It has the same title as the file in the headmaster's office. But I never expected anything like this. Meaning, the school has been being used for biological weapons development for at least 5 years? 2180, new strains of Sumatra influenza isolated. 2183, a new strain has been isolated from Fujishido Nageki. It is lethal to humans, been named the Charon virus. It has entered research at St. Pigeonation's Medical Center. Charon virus? Humans I met would always get very sick. Are you remembering something? Yes, I think so. I think I was the one who brought that book here. The birds with me in the medical center often did secret things in the reference room. I wanted to tell someone important what was happening in the center. What was it? My family? It must have been my family. That's right. I burned. I had to disappear. Why didn't I notice? Did I need your help to see? He paces nervously in circles, rambling to himself. If you realize something, it would help me to know what it is. I've remembered. Remembered what happened here 5 years ago. I can't remember my parents' faces. I lived in an orphanage with other birds my age since before I could remember. I never thought much of it at the time, but apparently every birdie there was a war orphan. But I did not resent the humans who had started the war. I did not care. I thought that living with other chicks and no parents was as natural as could be. One day, the endless routine was broken and some humans broke into the orphanage. They had guns and kept shouting, "Free humanity! Free humanity!" I think that's what they said. They barricaded themselves in our house and killed us one at a time. I was helpless. I could only hide in the corner and weep as my family was killed before my eyes. I don't know how much time had gone by since they came. When I looked around the silent room, they were all collapsed on the floor. Birds had come to save us. They had come and killed the evil humans. That is what I thought. But you've been granted a great power. You're one of the chosen few. I left the orphanage on one remaining sibling. We lived in an apartment. But I was weak and couldn't go to school or get a job. I was nothing but a burden. And then I received the invitation, which to welcome me with special treatment. How would you like to study at the world's most foremost avian school? We'll provide anything you need, anything at all. There is a hospital in the school grounds. We'll provide a room for you to live there. You shall receive all the care you require. I was living with my brother. I did not want to leave him, but if I continued to live with him, I would only hold him down. He was happy to hear that I would have a chance to improve my physical condition, so I enrolled in St. Pigeonations. I was still weak, and so I often stayed in my room, and I had no friends, but I was not unhappy. The nurses and the faculty were all very kind to me. And then early in my first summer vacation, the doctor made a proposal to me. This vacation is the perfect opportunity. You'll have to undergo intensive treatment. You will have to stay inside for some time. By the end of the summer, you should be as healthy as any other bird in the school. And so began a long summer in the underground facility. First, a routine of daily examinations and numerous medications. And then the experiments began. The experiments to kill humans. A human would be brought to me. They would struggle and gasp, and then with the last painful sigh, they would stop moving. I knew why I was brought here. Living in my body was a virus deadly to humans in a matter of minutes. My parents, whose faces I never knew, were killed by humans. Everyone else in the orphanage was killed by humans. And in return, I killed another human with each experiment. Simply by standing in the same room as me, by breathing the same air as me, they would collapse. I couldn't stand it. I had no reason not to hate them, but watching them die in front of me shaved away at my heart little by little. And so I decided to end it all. I had only one wish. I wanted to disappear from this world without a trace. The Charon virus. The deadly guest that made its home in my body. That is what they called it. No doubt they were searching for a way to destroy humanity with that virus. That was Operation Hotoful? Yes. That's why I burned it all 5 years ago. There should have been nothing left, but I am not here. But maybe, just maybe, there's still something left somewhere. And I can feel him close by. Mr. Kawada, are you going to the basement? I don't have a choice. To find a way out of here alive and to find out why they killed them dead, I need to ask the doctor. I see. That encyclopedia. What else is inside? Oh. A piece of paper folded up along with the files. This is a map of the medical center. When I was there, I went in through the medical center. But it must connect to the main building somewhere near here. It looks like the gym, so those stairs are... I was in the chemistry preparation room. The researchers often went in there. The doctor is beneath the preparation room. Thank you, Nageki. I have to go. Yes. I think you will be seeing me again. And Miss Blade as well. Holy shit. A staircase in the preparation room? I never noticed one. I wonder where it could be. If the Scarecrow went down there with the doctor, it would need to be a pretty big opening. I have to go and look. 7 p.m. already. We only have 3 hours till we're overrun with bloodthirsty humans. We don't know for sure there's an escape route in the basement, but it's our best bet. We should get every birdie from the gym to come with us as soon as we find the stairs? Leave that to me. Mr. Leone? I'll take care of the other students. Don't worry. I'm not a massive agent for nothing. Well then, thank you, Mr. One. You aren't going with him, sir? I'm going to come with you, Kawada. You never know what could happen. Thank you, sir. You're welcome. I am your homeroom teacher, after all. You've done such a good job so far. I want to be there to help you if things get dangerous. What about you, Sakuya? You two go ahead. I'll catch up with you. Right. Okay. We're gonna get out of here together, alright? It has to be the teacher. Either the teacher or Ryota is also stuck with the virus. Too much has happened today for both Sakuya and me. I don't know what's on his mind. He doesn't seem interested in telling me, but if he wants to be alone, it's for the best. It's the two of us then, Mr. Nanaki. If something bad happens, one of us can come back to warn you and the others, Mr. Leone. Understood. Commence Operation Breakout it is, then. Not so fast. Angel? What does he want now? We don't have time for messing around. Texturus Melodia Funis. You travel to the Abyss of Despair, do you not? The Abyss of Despair? I sense demon spores far greater in power than even those released by the Tree of Blight. I cannot allow you to face the Dark Sorcerer Wallenstein alone. The Wallenstein guy is a doctor, right? Okay, we're coming for you, Wallenstein! Wait, Angel, we need to be careful. Wait! He certainly is lively. Let's go. I think this is the first time I've been in here. It's kind of bland. Yes. Not a very friendly room, but not distasteful either. This place is flooded with demon spores. Any good bird would normally avoid it. Can you think of anything, sir? Like a hidden door, or... I don't come here very much, so... Do you feel a draft? A draft? There's no windows in here. Must have come from the basement. Be silent, my crimson breast. We must hold it back, or the eulogy of doom will. Gate of Erebus, guide me to the abyss. Wait, calm down, Angel. You can't... Oh, there it is. It was behind the mirror all along. He's a lot more clever than he acts, isn't he? He does spout nonsense whenever he opens his beak. Let us proceed. Textoris Melodia Funis. The master of the abyss awaits us below. A long, dark staircase winds downwards behind the mirror. How far does it go? The basement itself should be pretty big. It's like the entrance to a subway tunnel. Let's go. Very impressive. This is a lot fancier than I expected. I knew this huge place was underneath the school. This facility has been used for research to kill humans since the school was founded. Undead. None of us knew. We lived our carefree lives while this is going on beneath our feet. I don't see anybody. I wonder if it's closed now. Yeah, it's clean and orderly, but I don't get the feeling that it's still in use. There was a fire somewhere down here 5 years ago, and since then the whole facility has been shut up. I suppose they froze whatever project they were working on. Hey, Angel, which way do you think we should go to find the doctor? That would be... my crimson breast murmurs. The Midnight Hunter approaches. Right. Couldn't you have said so earlier? Oh dear. If we don't get past him, we can't go on. We cannot reach Wallenstein without first defeating his dark servant. This trial cannot be avoided. But all you managed to do is run away from this thing. How can we... We can't get anywhere just by running away. Do we have any sort of weapon? A weapon? I did the stun gun Mr. Leone lent me. Would it even work on a scarecrow? Maybe not at normal output. But it looks like a living creature, so I doubt it'll be completely unaffected. The Midnight Hunter is a hound bred from the Black Void. It was purified with holy water. Oh, yes, that's a good idea. What did he even say? There's a fire hose on the wall there. If we time it right. Mr. Naki wobbles towards the wall and pulls out the hose. Of course. Ready? He points the hose at the Scarecrow and opens the valve. Angel, sir, get back! I set the stun gun to maximum and hurl it at the Scarecrow. It collapses with an unpleasant noise. His electrified metal arm twitches for a moment, but then it is still. We did it! Electricity is a powerful thing indeed. The thunderous voice of doom. Judgment has come. Goodbye, Mr. Scarecrow. Onwards. Disgraceful. What am I doing here? A libelle is not allowed hesitation. No, I have not even the right to claim that restriction anymore. Yuya. Foolish. No, not ish at all. I am a fool. I have been pampered my entire life, while in my shadow he carried along under the weight of a crime which only he knew. I have been nothing but vain and selfish. What should I do, Yuya? Coo! It is Sakuya! Sakuya is here! Leave. No one wanted you to come here. Cool, everyone is leaving. It's a grand daring escape. Cool, cool. Sakuya will find Ryota with Oko-san. Away we go. Shut up. Don't talk to me. Cool. Sakuya weeps. No, I do not. It's raining. Cool, cool. Is Sakuya in pain? This is bad. We must do something about it. Cool, cool, cool. Oko-san used healing touch. Confound you. Must I repeat? Cool, cool. Oko-san knows. Oko-san heard that Yuya has gone somewhere far, far away. We will never see him again. So they told you. Cool. Do not worry. If we cannot meet him, we need only chase after him. You have any idea what you're saying? Death is not a good place to chase someone to. No doubt the older breeds have no concept of death. Chase Yuya into the grave? What kind of fool would... Cool! Oko-san knows! The earth is a ball, so if we run far enough, we will find him! What foolishness. Speaking with mongrels makes my head hurt. Except I'm a mongrel too. Poor mongrels who don't even notice their own error, that is. Cool, cool! Oko-san is not a mongrel! Cool! Sakuya and Yuya and Oko-san all have their own wonderful names. Names more important than any breed. Is that your argument? That isn't even... You are yourself. Never let anyone tie you down. I am myself. Cool, cool! It is time to go! Oko-san and friend are late! Cool! Kick reason to the curb! Time to blast out of this prison and find Yuya! Oko was always burning with useless energy as he was. Am I the same, perhaps? We will never see him again no matter how far we run. But, if he were here now, what would he do? What would he want me to do? At any rate, moping around here won't get us anywhere. 2 more hours. I will chase after him. I will never find him, but I will find myself. Let us go, Oko! There is nothing more for us here. Cool, cool! Sakuya is best when he acts cool. After Ryota, full speed ahead! The demon spores are thick in the air. I smell the stench of the sorcerer. I feel a little nervous on Angel's bizarre intuition alone, but it's worked so far and we're in a hurry. Is he actually following a doctor by his scent? Or was that just an angelism? There's some very advanced equipment in here. His documents are fairly new. Maybe this place is still in use. There's a register of names left open on one desk. Maybe it's a student register? Look, your name's here too, Angel. The Dark Grimoire. I feel the tendrils of imminent tragedy. They have notes on some of the students too. Under Higure, he acts as a neurotransmitter when excited. He can produce intoxicating or hallucinogenic pheromones. Physical exertion acts as a stimulant. The pheromone caused the others to temporarily lose control of themselves, but his usefulness is limited. Not currently applicable to combat. I shall not allow the sorcerer to make me his pawn. I am the Crimson Angel of Judecca, destined to water this earth alone. I'm not sure what he's talking about, but he sounds and looks unexpectedly heroic. Looks like all the students who were invited here have some sort of physical idiosyncrasy. How did you enroll, Kawara? How? I was invited too. I don't know why. Here's just a bunch of numbers. I wonder if it's the explanation for something like Higure's. No! The black miasma of inevitable doom draws near! We are approaching the gate of the abyss. I feel its foul wind. Let's go. The doctor's waiting for us. Could you wait a minute, Kawada? What is it, sir? We're almost done. We don't need to... I want to ask you something first, Kawada. You lied, didn't you? Huh? Lied? Me? I don't know why you would lie about that. Or maybe you forgot? Even though it was just yesterday. Yesterday after school? Like I said to Saki, I don't know anything about it. We have to ask the doctor... I see. Let's go on then. Mr. Nanaki follows Angel down towards the innermost room. I've been trying to find the truth about Undead's death since this morning. Why would I lie? Maybe Mr. Nanaki misunderstood something? That seems too simple. In contrast to the rooms above, this area is dark and filthy. This would be where the fire was 5 years ago. If I can smell the soot just by looking at the walls here. Nageki threw himself to the sea of fire here to end the experiments. I wonder what I would have done in this place. Would I have ended it all like him, or... You're late, Mr. Kawada. I have grown tired of waiting. The Dark Sorcerer Wallenstein! Doctor. It wasn't just undead. You killed the headmaster as well. If it weren't for you, the boy who went outside wouldn't have been... Why are you doing this? Must I repeat myself? I told you before. I merely disassembled Miss Blade after the fact. I did not kill her. Do you think I care? It would appear that you need some assistance. I told you before, but you should already have everything you need to answer your question. Who killed Blade Undead? Do not listen to the Dark Sorcerer's words. Textoris Melodia Funis. He will lay a spell on you. Perhaps the peanut gallery could keep its thoughts to itself. An iron growth drops behind me like an evil wizard's portcullis. I'm cut off. Oh dear. We appear to be shut in. No, the dark spell! What are you doing? Nothing at all. I simply have no business with them. I was waiting for you, Mr. Kawada. Now let's return to our conversation. Our conversation about the truth you seek. You've done unbelievably cruel things, Doctor. You were involved in a medical center here, too. Nothing you say to me will change my mind. How pugnacious of you. But you are lacking in logic. What I may or may not have done has little to do with the truth of my words. I was employed at this facility from the beginning. No doubt you've already deduced I was working on Operation Hatoful. Operation Hatoful. The plan to wipe out humanity, the Charon virus. Precisely. It makes me so happy when students read ahead and come prepared for the lecture. You're exemplary. The strain we isolated from the original host was extremely powerful. Quite possibly the deadliest in human history. However, strains of such lethality tend to be fragile themselves. Charon virus was no exception. It cannot last very long outside of a host's body. In order to deliver it to the enemy, we would have had to send live carriers into their society and allowed it to spread via airborne infection. This proved troublesome. Charon virus, in addition to being harmless to birds, is ill-equipped to establish itself in our bodies. Fujishiro Nageki, the original host, had a rare genetic condition which resulted in a slightly compromised immune system. In his body alone was Charon able to safely reside. Alas, he refused to cooperate. You forced him to kill human prisoners. If it wasn't for your experiments, he never would have killed himself. Indeed. It had not occurred to us that the test of the strain's effects would harm his mental health. We expected he would be glad of the chance to avenge himself on humanity, but sadly it was not so, and we lost our sample. The project was put on indefinite hold with his death, but thankfully we did not lose his corpse in its entirety. I preserved his remains and have kept them to this day. I had been waiting for a new carrier to arrive. It sounds like this is a very labor-intensive project. Wasn't there a better way? Quite right. I digress a little, but there was a reason for our methods. It did not take me long to come up with a better plan. We need only to compromise the subject's immune system, creating a compatibility like Fujishiro Nageki's. Compromise the immune system? They die! Indeed. Even the subject were to be able to become a carrier for the Charon virus. If they died to some other infection, it would be all for naught. Which is why I was very careful with who I chose. I worked on the subject over time, slowly weakening his immune system. I suppose I should count myself lucky that I achieved my goal in only a year. You're an exemplary student, Mr. Kawada. I give you full marks. Full marks? My head hurts, almost as some strange creature is wiggling about deep inside my brain. Are you okay, Ryota? Mr. Nanaki said you were coming here, so I wanted to make sure you're alright. Undead came to the infirmary to see me. You have come this far. I'm sure you can answer this. What was it that you forgot? Everything is hazy. I think my stomach is acting up again. I drink the medicine Dr. Iwamine gives me and lie down, but my body still feels heavy. I'm tired. Are you okay, Ryota? Yeah, I'm fine now. Mr. Nanaki said you're coming here, so I want to make sure you're alright. Undead is reaching towards me. Want to go home? I'll walk you. Her hand stops. Undead falls to her knees, clutching her chest. Ryota, I can't breathe. Oh, she can't breathe. This is bad. My mother said to get home early. Everything feels strange. Almost like it's a dream. I need to go home. Goodbye, Undead. See you tomorrow. She fell down before my eyes, and then the experiment was a resounding success. Miss Blade displayed the archetypal symptoms of a human infected with Charon virus and passed away. Once the virus is inside a human body, it shuts down the respiratory system in a matter of minutes. Technically speaking, it causes an overreaction of the immune system, which leads to widespread apoptosis in the lungs, but more simply, any human who comes into contact with you will die. You see? You're lying. Undead and I were together since we were children. Of course. I only administered the live virus to you yesterday. All the things I've done to you over the past year have been in preparation for it. Do you recognize this? The Scarecrow's head? Yes. Alas, the body is now useless, but I shall tell you about Labor 9, the being you called the Scarecrow. It is one of the Labor model new humans developed by Dove Party researchers, but denounced as unethical. We birds have advanced quickly, but our physical capabilities are still far behind those of the human race. These new creatures were livestock, if you will, to compensate for that. The Labor series was a great step towards the beautiful ideal of coexistence with humans. With a human's head mounted inside an artificial body, they were durable and capable of difficult tasks. Of course, they never entered development, the project having been shut down early due to ethical complaints. However, I carried on the Dove Party's researchers' will and created this prototype to be my sidekick. We didn't want too many other people snooping around and disrupting your investigation, so I had it patrol the building. And now the next question. What is inside this bag? A human's head? No, close. But you have to be more specific. I believe we had Miss Blade's head sent to your classroom, but did you notice anything missing? Missing? When I found her in the box, I was too shocked to be looking for clues. I may as well have missed something. Wait, he doesn't mean Undead's brain? Correct. You do catch on quickly. Miss Blade did come to meet you quite frequently. Of course, having been placed in Labor 9, she has lost much of her personality. Then she's alive? But her body's gone. All that's left is her brain. Can we still call that alive? Alive or not alive, I don't know anymore. Can you save her? That is a difficult question. We tend to think of there being a definite border between life and death, but really it's quite vague. Her personality still remained in this world up until a few minutes ago. But you gave poor Labor 9 quite a shock, shall we say. Alas, Miss Blade's brain is no doubt irreversibly damaged. The wonders of modern medicine can do nothing for her now but sigh and shake their heads. Yesterday, her body. Today, her mind. You are a far more twisted villain than I could ever hope to be, Mr. Kawada. I killed Undead. It was my fault all along. Why did it have to happen this way? This was all arranged for you. I had Labor 9, Mr. Sakazaki, and the headmaster help you along in your investigation. You are but one step from the end now. You must remember one more thing. What was it that you and Miss Blade told me long ago? Come, follow me. He holds out his wing. What lies beyond here? Undead is gone. The one who killed her was here from the beginning. I have nothing more to lose. You're obedient, Mr. Kawada. Wait, Textoris Melodia Funis! The demon spores are the thickest that way! You will not be able to return! That's right. The dog's gonna do something unspeakably horrible to you, Kawada. Come back! Thank you for bringing Mr. Kawada this far, you two. And now, goodbye. Oh dear. This looks bad. Do you suppose it's poison gas? His presence, Mystic Phantom, the avatar of miasma! You need to take everything in stride, don't you, Higurae? Two humans lie in a twisted pile. They are Undead's parents. She said that they worked as mediators between birds and humans. They were trying to say something to the humans barricaded on the other side of the wall, but they received only bullets as a reply. The death of her parents became a signal. The birds around the little house crossed the wall as one. I can hear gunfire from outside. I hear humans and birds screaming. We could do nothing but stand outside and watch. And then the stranger came and spoke to us. Is there anything you desire? I will grant any wish for you. So tell me. I answered. I don't want these things to happen anymore. My wish is for a world where humans and birds no longer fight. Even if I die, I want there to be peace. And Undead continued. I agree. I would do anything to make Ryota's wish come true. The stranger nodded. It might not be possible right now, but one day, I will make it happen. When we were children, that's right, that was you. That was the other thing you had forgotten. You've remembered, I see. 8 years ago, a number of humans barricaded themselves in a building not far from where we lived. Undead's parents were shot by the other humans, and many birds and humans were killed in the ensuing gunfight. I met the doctor. I asked for a world in which humans and birds no longer fight. You and Miss Blade both said that you would be glad to die to bring it about. And so, I am carrying out your wish, just as you had stated it. Even symbiotic relationships are not free from strife. In order to end the wars between humans and birds forever, one race would have to be completely destroyed. You see? Why'd you choose me back then? Chose you? Why did I ask you what your wish was, you mean? I assure you it was not a coincidence. I am not so bored as to wander around granting wishes willy-nilly. I, too, had made a promise to grant your wish. The preliminary test yesterday was a resounding success. We need only transfer the original lysosomes from Fujishiro Nageki to you, and everything will be in place. I have granted your wish, though I did make you jump through a few hoops so you would remember your wish and understand my intentions. It would be the least you could do to at least acknowledge all that I've done for you. I don't care about anything now. Undead is gone. My wish has destroyed everything. Nothing good has ever happened. It isn't what my life is to be like. I wish I'd never been born. I don't want to see anything anymore. Do not be anxious. You have no will to resist, so soon you will forget it all. Good night, Mr. Kawada. The Crimson Breast is dick. Talking will just make it worse, Higurashi. It's been leaking quite slowly. I'm gonna give it a little more time, but it's getting hard to breathe. Bloodstein, you coward! Come on, fight! Cool! Cool! Hold on just a little longer. We'll get you out of here. I will try to open the cage. Oko, you see to the gas. Cool! Cool! Oko-san shall not fail! Much better. No one can say you slack off as student president, Shirogane. The Crimson Breast shall not forget this! Are you two alone? Where did Kawada go? Cool, cool! Were you separated? Did Ryota wander off and get lost? No, he didn't. He got carried off by the doctor. Carried off? Cool, cool! No, that the doctors make him drink nasty protein supplements as we speak. If we do not act soon, the funeral song shall herald the coming of the darkness! Why can you never speak in plain Japanese, miserable poltroon? He said the doctor's plan turned Kawara into a biological weapon. What? We can explain while we walk. Assume I don't run out of breath. Very well. Let us proceed! Kawada, are you alive? Oh shit. Cool. Oko-san has a bad feeling about this. Ryota is not normal. Miserable medical man, what have you done to him? Why, if it isn't son of the noble LaBelle family, what is one of your prestige doing here? Your pathetic jabs mean nothing to me. What have you done to Kawada? I have granted his wish. That is all. It is almost 10. The human forces are gathered above. Mr. Kawada now returned to the surface to begin the end of the human race. Kawada would wish for no such thing! He would never harm a human! Right, Kawada? It seems he is hesitant to agree with you. He has been swallowed by the demon spores. Our voices will not reach him. It is time for us to go. He has but little time left in this world and cannot afford to waste any of it. He has but little time? What does this mean? His duty now is to fly about the world, spreading the seeds throughout all of humanity. It will be a feat impossible for any normal rock dove. Of course, he will be shot at as well. If he were to fall from his wounds, he would die before completing his task. Cool! Do not fear! Oko-san will stop Ryota here and now! Cool! There he goes. Mr. Kawada has traded his free will for normally impossible physical tenacity. He's been brainwashed? We have to stop him and bring him back to his senses before he reaches the surface, but Oko is stronger than any of us. He would just send flying just like that. How can we keep him here? Kawada is very strong, but lacks control right now, right? Maybe we should ask Higure. What? Him? He's nuts! Black Bean Donna! There he goes again, spouting nonsense. Wait, Kawada, stop! Ugh. Oh dear, there goes Shirogane. The Demon Red Eye speaks. Seal the disaster with the power of the Chosen One. He's reacting. How is that frail Luzon able to affect him? The hallucinogenics. What is he doing? Hypnotizing him. According to the documents back there, Higure has the ability to pull others into his own fantasies and break down their mental restraints. I was talking to the doctor about it earlier too. I think it's real. Mental restraints. Like how a desperate man can be stronger than usual? The demon Red Eye heralds the awakening! By the power of the blood-stained hand, I seal the funeral song! Koo! Oko-san attack! Oko-san cannot possibly lose in a fight with Ryota! There we go, perfect! We're supposed to convince Ryota to stop ourselves being drawn into some bizarre fantasy? This is madness! Don't think about the consequences, Shirogane! Go along with it! Prepare yourselves! We fight, brethren bound with the Red Lotus fetters! Oh shit, I doubt I can fuck this up, but just in case. Fuck me, it is almost 1 o'clock. I thought this shit would be short. Angel's turn. Pure Wings Awaken. Textora's Melodia Funis. Now is the time to break Wallenstein's spell. Hear the call of the Red Lotus. Dog, what the fuck? Cuckoo! A violent Ryota is not a good Ryota. Come to your senses. We're all trying our best for you, Kawara. Come back to us. Do you not care? Do you plan to destroy all we've gained? Stop, Kawara! This is not the path you must travel. Jeez, Ryota. You're causing every birdie trouble. I don't want to see you like this either. I'm the only Berserker-class character this story needs. Wake up already, Ryota. Ryota was defeated. Kawara, pull yourself together! Do you want this? No, I don't. Cool. Ryota is a vegetarian and shouldn't exert himself. I don't want to make anyone sad. The remitter reactivated. Fascinating. It should not have been possible for some hours yet. That's fucked up, because I mean he would have woken up with bullet wounds all over his body. Disease is half in the mind, after all. Outlook is surprisingly important. I suppose this means my data was inefficient. This is the end, Dark Sorcerer Wallenstein. Be judged by the Crimson Breast. Wait, Angel. It's not just his fault. Why do you protect him? He is the one who did this to you. Tell me, Doctor. Why did you go so far to grant my wish? Why did I grant your wish? My reason is nothing of note. It's not worth telling. This was merely an experiment that has now come to an end. You must have had a reason. You aren't the sort to go around talking to children without some purpose. I want to know the answer to everything. The answer is nowhere near as glamorous as you're expecting, I assure you. Hey, good morning, Issa. Sorry to spring this on you, but could you take a look at these? What is it, sir? You seem excited. It's amazing! The healers we got earlier. Healers. Ah, the Hela cells from last month. Yeah, them, from the unusually old human. Aiding science even after death. Can we at least call the samples by their proper names? It was been serious like that, Issa. These samples are like sweet lovebirds. Touch them with kindness, they respond beautifully. Just how many lovebirds do you have again? Perhaps you should call them pet birds instead. Maybe you're right. Anyways, look at this! We've been looking into cancer cell immortality. This. Indeed. These results are amazing. You're quite lucky with these things. It's all about love. Or intuition. That too. Kawada Ryuji. He is quite possibly the most gifted researcher alive. He has abilities and intuition not even he can explain. Hey, good morning, Issa. Nice weather, huh? Makes me want to do something outside. It's already evening. I believe one normally switches to good evening around now. It's good morning whenever I get up, Issa. Get distracted by things like common sense, you'll miss the greatest discoveries of your life. Sophistry. Hey, good morning, Issa. Oh, whoopsie, we're low on cash. Here, was this the one? I didn't ask you to pick it up for me. Here, take it. It's not like we're running out. You sound like a pushy salesman. Your right wing is injured, right? If there's anything I can help you with, just ask. I've been doing fine so far. Hey, good morning, Issa. Hey, can I say something? What is it, sir? I am somewhat busy. You're always busy. If I waited for you to take a break, I'd die of old age before I got to stay. Talking like this gets us nowhere. Guess what? I had a kid. I see. Congratulations. What? Don't you have anything else to say? Not particularly. Reproduction is natural for all living creatures. Of course, were I to become a father, I would feel bad for the child, given my habit of locking myself away in the laboratory. The only bird who I ever recognized. The only one I ever recognized as worthy of my respect. Hey, good morning, Issa. I brought you something cool. What is it? A fossil. Check it. It's huge. You act like an excited child. Hey, I like geology too. It tempts me to espouse a breach. I will carry on your research while you are out then. Go on. Dang, you're cold. Hey, listen, wanna come with me on a business trip sometime? Field observation's fun, but nice ones at the start of the month. While I am interested in your work, sir, I am partway through a fascinating process at the moment. Perhaps another time. Yeah? I'll invite you next time then. I bet traveling with you would be a blast. Field observation is not exactly sightseeing. I will make sure to open time in my schedule, though. His last moments were dreadfully anticlimactic. He fell ill with a disease endemic to the island. By the time we returned home, he was so emaciated one could barely recognize him. He had watched as many other birds succumb to the disease, so I was sure that he would die in his examination room, surrounded by his family. Issa, I always knew this was a possibility. Yes, sir. I don't regret the way I did things. No, sir. I just remembered, I do have one regret. Yes, sir. I've never done anything a father's supposed to do. I promised to take time off for the first time in years. I want you to do me a favor, Issa. If you ever run into my son, can you do something for him in my stead? A rather vague request. He's too nice. He never asked for something even if he wanted it. I suspect he inherited that trait from his father. Anyway, if you ever happen to meet him, you don't have to go out of your way to find him or anything. Very well. I shall remember. What is his name? Ryota. It's Kawara Ryota. You vanished from my life before I ever told you my feelings. And I've chased your shadow since then. Gay?! Is this what they mean by quitting while you're ahead? Or was it just cowardice? No matter how I study life, its past, its future, I will never be able to surpass you. And that was my only goal. Kawara Ryota, the son of Dr. Kawara, carrying half his genetic material and otherwise unrelated. But this boy, he may be the only way for me to catch your shadow now. When your father died, my world was altered. One might say that his influence over me grew after death, both for good and for ill. Kawara Ryuji. All I can recall of him now is his voice and the color of his wings. He rarely returned home, always leaving Mother and me alone. You did this to carry out my father's will? You misunderstand. This was not just a parting kindness between colleagues. I doubt that there is anyone in this world with a stronger sense of duty than mine. This was his final challenge to me, and you see the result. But your refusal is hardly rational. I was trying only to grant your wish, and had you but accepted, it would be so. Are you dissatisfied with something? A world without strife, where no one will have a loved one stolen from them. That is the world I wish for. I never asked for a world where the human race is killed. What pity did you not say so 8 years ago? What absurd contract is this? There is no power in prayer. I should never have met you. Doctor, my wish ends today. Father is no longer in this world. There is no reason for you to chase after his final will anymore. Does this mean you are sympathizing with me? Oh, how I have fallen. I can feel his pitying gaze even now. Very well. The contract ends today. And I must admit defeat. It is not over yet. We must open the gate of Tartarus and the depths of the abyss. I only have about 10 minutes till the humans come in from above. I see you're still alive, gentlemen. Mr. Leone, I bring with me all those who had taken refuge in a gym. Whoa, that's another science fiction movie. I bet it was built by MIBs. Rad. Well, I guess nobody's panicking anyway. Mr. Shirogane, I'll recover Sakazaki's body before I leave. Have no fear. I am grateful to you. The eggs are no doubt accurate about the vital signals of the researchers who work here. Correct. Do not fear. I shall lead you to it. Cool, cool. The doctor is even creepier when he's being cooperative. I do not base my actions on foolish pride or emotion. I carried out an experiment, and I have now obtained a result. I have nothing more to gain or lose here. Is that everyone? Thank God. Shall we go, Kawada? Can you stand? Yeah. But we need to bring Blade with us. I think everyone else has gone outside. Doctor, I shall not forget what has taken place here. Once we're outside, I shall see that you face judgment. Your words are haughty and immature, as always. Do as you please, if you can. I will indeed. Remember my face, villain! Well, who knows? I find you uninteresting, so I may well forget. I must think carefully about my plans once I'm outside. I still have much research to... Doctor! A gunshot echoes through the room. The doctor collapses. Madness! There shall be time before the humans... Mr. Nanaki? A pistol is in his hands. He wobbles with the doctor's same unsteady, careless gait as always. And... Oh shit! This is the end of your research. I knew this was coming up. This dude had... He knew. He was playing us all for a fiddle this whole time. Now I need to know. Nanaki, what? Stop! The doctor should have a fair trial once we... A fair trial? What do you think, Doctor? Well, I am impressed at your acuity in attacking my uninjured left side. But of course, thank you. Tell me, Dr. Iwami. No, Isa. I need to bring him back with me. That's why I've done all this. Tell me, where is Nageki? Nanaki points his gun at the immobilized doctor. Looks quite prepared to shoot the partridge dead at any moment. Oh, is that it? I had quite forgotten. Mr. Fujishiro's brother. He was a quail. So this was a blood bond this whole time. Nageki? Are you by yourself here again? You should play in the park with everyone else. I'm fine. I would just get tired. Isn't talking to me a waste of time, Hitori? You've been busy recently, have you not? I know we're short on money. That's not something you need to worry about. We adults are working hard to make sure you don't have to worry. You're a child too, Hitori. You're only 5 years older than me, after all. You don't think I should be working? No, that's not what I meant. I can't do anything. I at least want to stay out of your way. It's not about whether you're doing anything or not. You're part of the family and we need you. That doesn't help. With my body like this, I can't work or go to school. That's just how it is. You're thinking too hard, Nageki. Let's go pick some millet in the yard. It's almost dinner time. A full stomach scares the bad things away, right? September 2nd, 2180. Hatoful House, where the rest of the war orphans and I live together. I was always a little better at studying than the others, so I teach at the local school to help make ends meet. Going to work and coming home. Every Friday we all gather together to have supper. There are children who go to school. There are those who work like me, and children like Nageki who stay home. Our family is a patchwork of ages and lives, but we always eat together on this day. What should we have? We might have enough left over. We could pool our money and buy something. I had more work than usual last month, so I got paid a little more than usual. I'll get something nice. I'll head home and see what everyone else wants first. But this day was different. Our home was surrounded by security vehicles. It's an attack by the Human Liberation Front. We can't let anybody in. We sent 2 human negotiators, but they were shot. We're going to storm the place. Wow, this entire like assault actually was the linchpin to everything. Get back! It's dangerous! Hey, you, are you listening? I remember angry shouts coming from every direction, but I couldn't tell what they were saying. The only thing I could focus on were the gunshots from inside. Today was supposed to be our day. No one has ever been missing on a Friday before. No one can disappear today. We have to be together today, no matter what. When I went in, the gunshots had stopped. All that was left were corpses and ruin and... Ah! Everyone is covered in blood, immobile. The humans, the security forces, and my family. What did we do? We had nothing. Our parents and our homes had already been stolen by the humans. All we had left were each other. Why do they have to keep stealing from us? Why? Why? Hitori? You were outside? Good. Nageki! You're alive? Everyone else? I see. Nageki was hiding in the innermost room. He must have heard everything from inside his hiding place. Human corpses scattered throughout the room. Nageki, were you afraid? I'm sorry. It wasn't your fault, Hitori. I wasn't here when you needed me. Don't apologize, Hitori. I don't know how I could live if you were gone too. When I found him then, I didn't notice, but none of the human corpses in that room had been shot. So he already had the virus in him. This will be our home from now on. The house is too big for just the two of us. Right. It's a little lonely. Yeah. Hitori, what should I do? Isn't there anything I can do to help? You just have to be happy and well. Don't push yourself. We'll find something for you to do, okay? I noticed almost as soon as we moved out of Hatoful house. He was never very healthy to begin with, but he was getting worse and worse. What would start out as a slight cold turned into a high fever and go on for days. It was painful to watch. Was it really just his weak body? I couldn't do anything. Should we get a doctor, Nageki? I'm fine. Nageki, wait. You still have a fever. Don't worry about the dishes. I'll take care of them. I told you I'm fine. Don't. If you just say how you feel outright, I'll feel better too, Nageki. Okay? But how about this? From now on, I'm fine isn't allowed. What do you... Whenever you say you're fine, you never are. Okay. Go to bed for now, okay? Tomorrow I'm taking you to a doctor. This is highly unusual. Nageki has a genetic condition which impairs his immune system. All living creatures inherit defense systems against viruses and the like from their parents. We call that the immune system. But Nageki's is abnormally weak. That's why he gets sick easily? Indeed. He can become infected with diseases that bodies such as yours or mine will fight off easily. It's probably best he avoids going outside. It could bring him into contact with more dangerous viruses. He could become seriously ill with little or no warning. Please, can you cure him? I'll find whatever money it takes. He's the only family I have left. I understand how you feel, but as I said, his condition is hereditary. I've never seen anything like it. I'm sorry, but I can't help him. We went to many hospitals and I talked to many doctors. They all said the same thing. I can't help him. Someone please save Nageki. Anyone. I'll do anything. We had been all alone, but we found a home together. And it was taken from us. And now this. Someone please help us. Soon after the start of 2183, a letter arrived. It was from a researcher at the St. Pigeon Nation's Medical Institute, a Mr. Isa Soma. I have received a report about a boy named Fujishiro Nageki from a doctor at a certain hospital. I believe I know what his condition is. It is extremely rare, so my fellow researchers and I would be grateful for a chance to assist in curing it. We hereby invite him to come study at St. Pigeon Nations. We believe that solving the riddle of his sickness will bring great advances to all of bird science. The medical center will pay for his tuition. St. Pigeon Nations is a school of great prestige. Our curricula and faculty is among the best in the world. The medical center is located on school grounds. We propose that he live here in the center, out of concern for his delicate health. He will have access to professional medical expertise at any time he should need it. Please consult with the rest of your family, and if you are interested, contact me at the following address. I will be waiting. Isa Soma. This is amazing, Nageki. I went to so many hospitals. I never expected an invitation like this. I don't want to go. I want to stay with you, Hitori. But you'll be able to go to school. I can only teach you what I know, and there's a lot that I don't know. And you'll be able to make friends. The doctors there will help with your illness, so you don't have to be sick. Do you not want me here, Hitori? Of course I do. But I'm worried. If you were to get really sick, I wouldn't be able to do anything. I think it would be better for you to stay with the doctors. I'll be lonely by myself, but I can wait until you're better. Become strong, Nageki, and then come back here. I'll wait for you, however long it takes. Okay. And so Nageki enrolled in St. Pigeon Nations. There had been a lot of us at Hatofel House, and after that, I was with Nageki. I was lonely by myself for the first time, but I was more worried about Nageki. I hope he makes good friends, but he's never been very sociable. And he'll have an easier life there than here. Most importantly, they'll be looking for a cure. The summer of that year, he sent a lot of letters home. I'll be undergoing intensive treatment over the summer. I wanted to come home, but he said this would be better for me. How are you? I'll write again soon. I asked Dr. Issa about a meeting, but he said no. I'm not the only one here with an unusual illness. I have to be very careful about who comes in. Summer's half over now. Is it hot out? The basement of the center is always the same light and the same temperature. I miss you, Hitori. I'm fine. I'm fine, Hitori. Don't worry about me. I was worried. Nageki hadn't told me he was fine since he promised not to 3 years ago. What are they doing to him? Are they doing something bad to him? I tried calling Dr. Issa, but he always replied with, progress is good and everything is fine. If everything is fine, why won't they let me talk to him? I snuck into the medical center. I need to know if he's really alright. He said that he was undergoing intensive care in the basement. That must be where he is. How do I get there? I need the entrance to the basement. That was when I heard the alarm. I could hear urgent footsteps and the sound of wings. This building all the most advanced equipment. They must have noticed me. But I was greeted at the corner not by guards but by panicked researchers. All shouting the same thing, all heading for the exit. Fire! Fire! What? A fire! Subject 00 set a fire! Call the fire department! Black smoke rolls towards me from the inner corridors. Nageki! Where is Nageki? Nageki! Say something, please! Where are you? It's happening again. Nageki needs me and I'm not there. I always leave him alone when he's in pain. The smoke is clogging my lungs with this foul stench, but I run outwards anyway. Nageki is there in a room filled with fire. Nageki, it's me, Hitori! I'm here to save you! Hitori... What happened? What did they do to you? Come on, we have to get out of here! I'm sorry. His face is clouded. He shuts the door and I hear the lock click shut. Open the door, Nageki! Hitori, I can't go outside anymore. I can't live anymore. What did they do to you? I'm a fool. All this time I thought you were getting better. I thought you'd come home cured. I should be the one apologizing. Nageki, please! Come home with me to our home! Listen, Hitori. I recorded everything that happened here and hid it in the library. It's wrong. This is the only way to stop them. What are you talking about? We can talk later. I can't let you die! Can you do me a favor, Hitori? Anything! Please! Please, make sure there is nothing left of my body. And... Uzune Hitori. I had heard that he died after the fire. But it would seem that our investigation was lacking. It is hardly easy to change your name and face. Nageki. He's calling. He's calling me, you know. Issa, I came to greet Nageki. Where is he? I see you are losing hold of your sanity. I'm serious. I've been waiting for this from the beginning. He told me what you were doing to him here, but then you closed the facility. I've been waiting for this, Issa. Waiting for you to open this place again. Ever since I joined the faculty. He's still here, isn't he? Nageki. There are indeed some pieces of him left after the fire. They would have degraded in mere hours had I left them. If it pleases you to call those bits of meat Fujishido Nageki, I will not attempt to stop you. But those pieces have already been transferred to Mr. Kawada's body. You won't die just yet, Issa. Don't worry. Don't worry. So tell me, where is Nageki? I have to take him home now. If by Nageki you mean what was left of him after the fire, then it is Mr. Kawada's liver. The cells from his body that contain the Charon virus are now inside Mr. Kawada, parasitizing him. Oh, is that it? I see. Thank you, Issa. Hang on just a little longer, Issa. I need to ask Nageki what he thinks we should do with you. Mr. Nanaki comes over to me, the same soft smile as when he teaches class. Can you hear me, Nageki? I'm sorry I made you wait so long. I'm here now. Sir, it's me, Kawada Ryota, from your class. Please snap out of it. I don't know what happened in the past, Nanaki, but it's not the time for such foolery. We have only a few minutes before the humans enter the school grounds. It won't take them long to find this place. Could you move over for a second, Shirogane? I need to talk to Kawada. He points the gun at Sakuya. Sakuya, he's serious. It's too noisy in here. Come on, Kawada. Let's go into that room. Just the two of us. What are you thinking? Are you planning to lock yourself in? Open the door. Open it, I say. Issa said he's in your liver, didn't he? Where is the liver, I wonder? Do you know, Kawada? Sir, Nageki would have never wanted this. He stares thoughtfully at my stomach, a knife in his hand. My body feels weak. I think I must have put too much into that fight earlier. I won't be able to resist. Nageki. Nageki? Nageki, can you hear me? I've come to save you again. Where are you? Tell me. What part of Kawara did you cut open to find you? Nageki. 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 Sir, listen to me. He moves knives from one place to another, as making an estimation. He's going to. Oh, I see. It's hide and seek. I'll look as hard as I can then. Just a little longer. We'll be able to go home in just a little bit, Nageki. Together. Stop it, Hitori. The knife is stuck deep into the wall under my wing. I can hear Nageki's voice, but I can't see him. The voice is coming from inside me. Mr. Kawada, let me use your body for a bit. Okay, go ahead. Can you hear me, Hitori? Of course. I've talked with you every night. You told me, Nageki. Told me to come get you. Told me to exact revenge on Issa. No, Hitori. That was not me. I never told you to do that. Have you forgotten what I asked you to do, Hitori? The second thing. I remember. Of course I remember. So let's go home. Listen, Hitori. I am no longer here. I can no longer go home with you. Who said that? Oh, I see. It was Issa, wasn't it? Only he would say something mean like that. No, it wasn't him. Don't worry, Nageki. I'll take care of him in a minute. Don't worry. Hitori, I never asked for you to come for me. I never asked for you to exact revenge. Who was it? Nageki. It was Nageki. I died because of you. You abandoned me here. I never wanted to come here. It was you who killed me. You killed me. You killed me. You killed me. I will not forgive Hitori. I'm sorry, Nageki, but I know that no apology will ever fix it. Sir, what? There is a shadow in Hitori's heart. His own shadow pretending to be mine. Come for me, Hitori. I am here. I know. I don't want to be alone. I don't want you to be alone. You will never forget me. You will live with me. You will live with your sin forever. That's what you want, isn't it? If you want me to cure this pain, I will, Nageki. I won't ask for forgiveness. I won't. He's crying, tortured by his own shadow. I'm sorry, Nageki. I'm sorry. Hitori, I don't want you to be in pain. He's trying to destroy his feelings of guilt. He wants to be saved. If you're here, his pain will go away. Help me save him. Yes. Hitori, I was tortured by them here in this place. It was terrible. Issa and the others should die in pain. All of them should die. As long as they live, my pain will never disappear. Mr. Nanaki. Sir, you and Nageki both lost those most important to you in strife. You should know best of all that revenge helps no one. It brings no happiness, only pain. If I hadn't been there, Nageki would never have died. I was never there when he needed me. I'm sorry, Nageki. If I had been better, this would never have happened. Everything would have been fine if you'd never met me. If I hadn't been there, you would have never felt pain. Sir, why? The time Nageki spent with you was his greatest treasure. I know how wonderful it is to be together with loved ones too. Nageki is glad he got to be with you, sir. There's nothing to regret. Come with me, Hitori. Look at me, Hitori. Hear only my voice, Hitori. I will tear your heart to pieces, and when it heals, I will tear it again, and again, and again. That is your punishment. It will be wonderful to live with me again. Wonderful. Hitori. Please, Hitori, listen to me. The voice you hear is that of your own pain. You have been hurting yourself all this time. Stop blaming yourself. I don't want to see you in pain. You asked me for two things, Nageki. The first was, come save me. So I listened to me, Hitori. My first wish was for you to make my body disappear from this world. As long as I live, as long as my body remains, someone will try to use the Kadon virus. That virus must disappear, and my body with it. It will bring only sadness as long as it remains. You asked for one other thing. You asked me to take revenge on Dr. Issa, on all those who brought you pain. Yes, I need to grant this wish. I need to... Hitori. No, Hitori. That was not my wish. Remember, Hitori. Remember my final wish. It's not about whether you're doing anything or not. You're part of the family and we need you. That doesn't help. With my body like this, I can't work or go to school. That's just how it is. You're thinking too hard, Nageki. Let's go pick some millet in the yard. It's almost dinner time. A full stomach scares the bad things away. Right? What a beautiful sunset. I guess it's autumn already. Are you cold, Nageki? I'm fine. Hitori? It would be easier for you without me, right? Why do you think that? I heard you and the others talking about it. Medicine costs a lot more than food. You're paying for it out of your salary, right? If you had that money for yourself, you could buy better food. You wouldn't have to work so much, so you would be better off without me. Don't say that, Nageki. I don't care about fancy food or free time. You're more important than any of that. You mean more to us than you think, Nageki. You were very young when you came here, so maybe you don't remember, but losing family is hard. I want to stay like this, watching over the people I love forever. So listen, maybe it looks like I'm working just for you, but it's for me too. Seeing you happy makes me happy. Thank you, Hitori. I just wish I wasn't such a burden to you. Stop that already. You've never been a burden to me. Here, have some millet. Eat well and we can sleep well too. Let's hope for good dreams, okay? I hope we can stay with everyone like this forever. Yes. Yes. My second wish was, live, Hitori. Live and be happy. Nageki, I can't be happy. You're gone. I can't be with you anymore. Look at me, Hitori. I want you to live. You don't have to feel guilty for me. I couldn't tell I was still here. At first, I thought my remains, the parts of me that are inside Mr. Kawada now, were keeping me here. But I don't think so now. I think I was worried. Worried that you wouldn't be able to keep going alone. I can't, Nageki. I can't go on without you. I don't want to live without you. We've stayed here too long, Hitori. We have to move on. Don't worry. We'll meet again. Somewhere, sometime. Mr. Kawada? Thank you. Kawada, are you unhurt? Yeah, I'm fine. How unexpected. If it were me, your insides would have divulged themselves and their secrets long ago. Nanaki, I will not forgive this Don't worry about it, Sakuya. It's already over. We need to get out. We're already out of time. Indeed. Nageki was kept frozen here, right, Doctor? Indeed, he was. The facility was sealed off, so it's hardly difficult to keep people from snooping around. I'm staying here with undead. What are you saying, Kawada? Come with us at once! I see. Kawada. I thought you would say that. The Charon virus has now colonized your body quite completely. Were you to leave, any humans you encounter would suffer a painful death. What? Was this your plan all along, you conniving physician? Sure, there's a way to remove the virus. Alas, that would be impossible with current medical technology. Once established in the body, it is quite tenacious. If we were to remove the tissues from Mr. Fujishiro, Mr. Kawada would still carry the virus. Madness! Lunacy! The same goes for Miss Blade's damaged brain. It is currently preserved inside a glass jar, but just barely. Indeed, given Labor 9's behavior and the subsequent damage she was dealt, there is no guarantee that her personality and memories are still retrievable. With current medical technology, anyway. Shirogane, let's go outside. Do you mean to leave Kawada here? How deep does your selfish nature run? We'll come back for him. It's impossible now, but one day we may be able to remove the virus from his body. I think that Nageki would say the same. Well, Mr. Shirogane, I think perhaps you do well to respect Mr. Kawada's thoughts on the matter. I feel as if this one day has brought an entire lifetime's worth of fatigue. I just want to rest for a little while. I'm worried about Mother. Saki, could you tell her I'll be back one day? Listen, Kawada. A label. No. I never go back on my word. No matter how long it takes, I will come back for you. I swear. So, promise me, please. Promise that you'll leave this place with me alive. Right. I promise. I'll be waiting for you. A lot sure happened today, Undead. Does this mean we're finally getting the recap mode, Ryota? I have sick from being stuck out there, not even knowing what's going on. Yeah, I guess I only got to see bits and pieces of the story. Yep, so will you fill me in, please? I guess we have plenty of time for it. I'm gonna miss eating udon, but having you here makes things a little better, right? Where do I start? Everything that's happened, what's happening now, and everything that might happen one day. We have plenty of time to talk about it all. God fucking damn, I was not anticipating this would be so long. Shit. Oh, it's Japanese. That's why this game's actually good. Not to talk shit, just Hatoful Boyfriend is definitely the first of... Not on purpose, but it is definitely the first of one of those parody visual novels that just hate visual novels, if that makes sense. Not saying this game was a part of that. Quite the fucking opposite. Especially with the whole final route. There was a great respect to VNs as a whole in making this. But I find it interesting to look back on it, as this is sort of the beginning of stuff like, you know, like Date Everything, that dumbass game, or maybe the other stuff. Oh yeah, I should be getting an epilogue now. Or not. Uh-oh. Madness! Why, if it isn't my darling little brother. Salutations. You scum! You villain! Explain yourself! Why are you still alive? Why? Well, for starters, I could never bring myself to leave all the ladies sad and alone. How much must you mock me before you will be satisfied? Hello again. Leon? Truth be told, Leon here gave me an antidote. I was loitering around on the border between life and death, and he pulled me back up in a miraculous revival. But he said he was going to go recover your body. I do not recall saying I was going to recover his corpse. Lunacy! Madness! Inconceivable! Give it back! Give me back the time and mental energy I spent mourning you! You mourned me? I'm flattered. Ah! We can't stay long, Sakazaki Yuya. Can set out on our next bright and massive mission. This is your chance to regain the department's trust. Roger that. Let's go. Sexy and suave. Cool, cool. Oko-san's fell smooth. There's deliciousness nearby. Black bean donut. Cool, cool. Angel, do you have food? What did I... the demon spores encroach again. Cool, stick 'em up. Oko-san demands your beans or your life. So you appear, bone white bird of bean eating. By the oath of old, join me. You're still going at it? Hello, Shirogane. How are you? Why are you, of all people, pushing Iwamine's wheelchair? Oh, never expected to see you two together. Taking responsibilities for injuries dealt to another party by tending to them seems to be a natural enough reaction to me. I need to apologize somehow, don't I? If you change your mind and decide it's time to exact revenge again, I never met either of you. Understand? Come on, Shirogane. That would never happen. Probably. How wonderful. I can feel the suspense in the air. I feel like attempting to apply ethical guidelines to either of you is completely futile. Anyways, I needed to talk to you. I had the results of the experiment the other day. There were no problems? None at all. It was a perfect success. Well, I guess that means it's time, doesn't it? I have the date. If you can come, please do. Mr. Kawada. Mr. Kawada? Miss Blade? Can you hear me? Morning is almost here. Wake up, Kawada! Blade, I told you I wouldn't go back on my word. Holy shit. At the dawn. I wonder if I have... Oh, right, the address. So I'm guessing these are all from the medical doctor. And this must be from Fujishiro. The Goodwill Ambassador. Or maybe this is from Ryota. Or it could... Actually, no. I also could be capping. The Spanish influenza. You can also see the picture in the back. That's the picture of the area over there, and it's probably the secret research. Subject 00, yep. The death of Subject 00's relative has been confirmed. His remains are stored in Area D3, Section 1. Okay, so they already knew about the Dove agent. I've been feeling better since that nosy girl showed up. I do not think I will find any answers like this, so perhaps it's time to close the curtain. I am fulfilled as I was back then. Back when? The Heartful House. That means this must have been... Because Ryota has been sickly too. So I think this is Ryota's journal. Because again, he's known us since the beginning. Oh, nope. Oh, I get it. This is Nageki's journal. As he was a ghost. In 2173, the Avs High City building in Area A23, Section 1 was bombarded by human extremists. Oh, whoa. Oh, I kind of figured that was gonna be us. Like, they had no other human bodies to work with. Oh, I guess this is the art of the birds that we didn't get to see, since they were all flashbacks. He still has the cleaver. Wow, his dad looks just like him. Jesus. Alright, yeah, that was surprisingly solid. But I always find Hatoful Boyfriend interesting because... he didn't steal his best friend's identity, he just switched his face. I also feel like that's kind of... yeah, like I said, he switched his face, but I don't think that really matters in the grand scheme of things. I already knew he was dyeing his face and everything. Like, it was very obvious that part happened. Like, no shit. Well, yeah, no, this was surprisingly great. But it's also interesting. Because... again, you need to understand, playing this game today, when we have so many fucking slop visual novels coming out from people who hate visual novels, is insane to me. Like, the Date Everything game, if I ever get gifted that, I'm fucking refunding that shit. I don't care. It originally came out in 2010. The Date Everything. Literally, that's the entire gimmick. You can date your fucking... the wall, the fridge, all that shit. And I'll refund that shit in a heartbeat, because... the reason why those games are made is because no one believes that visual novels are actually good games. So that's why they make them like that, because haha. Haha, you can date your toaster and shit. Because it's like making fun of visual novels without understanding how they're made or like what makes them good. Because you just make fun of the dating sim aspects of it. There's also a Class of '09, which I'm going to say it right now. If there is any game that I will never fucking touch in my life, it's Class of '09. And I'm not interested in it whatsoever. Like, the game itself is just made with fucking spite. And, like, I don't gotta tell y'all how that went. So, with the context of that kind of releases nowadays, looking back at this, I think if you're going to make something that is very bitchy and annoying, one, I don't like you as a person, because you kind of fucking suck. Because you're not making it for the love of the game, you're doing it to be a dickhead. It's like the JRPG equivalent of fucking... it's like the JRPG argument. Like, people get really mad at JRPGs just because they're JRPGs without understanding what the fuck a JRPG is. And the dev of that game also does not understand what makes a visual novel good. Like, I've had absolutely no interest in that. And the more visual novels I play, the less interest I have in that, ironically enough. See, the thing that gets me is that people were, like, they felt betrayed by this. Like, this wasn't the most obvious shit in the world. I hate to break it to you, if someone is sitting down and doing one of those visual novels, chances are he has no respect for the medium and no respect for your intelligence. Like, I've never played either of the games, and I'm so cool just keeping it that way. I don't care about the second game, like, drama either. I thought it was mad funny as shit. It was hilarious. Because, like, y'all are losing chess to a dog. I hate to break it. Hate to break it to you. You're losing chess to a goddamn dog. It doesn't mean all parody visual novels are bad and all that. I would say this is an example of a really good one, because it still acknowledges what the fuck the medium is. It was, like, interesting to go through. But, like, yeah, like, 90% of, like, if you show me a visual novel that wants to brand itself by being, like, either we're not like other visual novels, or you can date your fridge. There's only one other visual novel I will play under that curtain, and even then, one, it's actually fucking funny, and two, the devs who made it, I'm tight with. Also, goddamn. I don't know how the hell you could follow this up, though. That's weird. I don't know how to wrap that around my brain. You literally don't even know my time. Because that was a perfect ending. Like, you don't need any more after that, bro. Like, how do you come back from this shit? If you're gonna sit down and start being like the lore of the world, bro. The lore of the world and all that. It's like, bro, I don't give a shit about that. We just laid our spirit to fucking rest. We have ended the torture and torment of 5 years, dog. You're gonna sit down and fucking tell me that? No, I don't. What are you talking about? I'm chilling, dog. I'm gonna crack my back. I'm gonna get some food, though, so... Yeah, good shit. Surprisingly well made. Game's a little bit clunky, but it's pretty solid. Yeah, I'll see y'all later then. Peace.